Okay, mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jack, go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are you?
Just a quick mic check here, nothing to see. And John will go here.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
Sharing a big family moment, working hard from home, relaxing with a friend. Welcome to life in the broadband age, where reliable internet has never been more important. Cascom keeps your family connected with consistent speeds up to 1 gig and Plume whole home adaptive Wi-Fi. Make sure your home's ready for life in the broadband age. Call our local service team or visit us online at cascom.com.
Geared Up is your local source for custom apparel and awards. Geared Up offers a wide variety of apparel options, including embroidery, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car.
In the charming town of Pittsfield, Illinois, awaits a dining experience sure to impress. Nucci's Restaurant, specializing in Italian cuisine, succulent steaks, seafood, pasta, burgers, sandwiches, and scrumptious desserts, all made to order. Mouth-watering and high-quality dishes at affordable prices. Nucci's is the perfect setting for a dinner date or a family meal. It's more than...
Since 1962, Logan Ag has provided customers with quality products.
Did you know that Prairie Land FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and... Prairie Land FS is locally owned and operated. We proudly serve our neighbors like you with 20...
They say nothing in life is free. Well, we're here to tell you they're wrong. Because when you switch to US Cellular, you can get the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free with no hidden requirements. That's right, the Samsung Galaxy S21
Test 1 2. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a test. It's high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports, live from Whitehall, North Greene, and a much anticipated and long-awaited start to the 2020-2021 high school boys basketball season in the state of Illinois is finally here. Good evening to you. I'm Charlie Holt. Jack's alongside as well, as is John, manning the camera tonight on Central Illinois Sports. It is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, and we are certainly happy you've chosen to spend your evening with us. We'll have two games for you this evening, the junior varsity followed by the varsity contest here. And unfortunately, no fans in the stands tonight, but glad you're at the comfort of your own home or favorite establishment watching the contest. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Lots of sponsors helping to bring this and every contest we'll be bringing to you in the next 40 days or so on Central Illinois Sports. Some 57 events in the next 40 days, and on most nights we'll try to carry that junior varsity and varsity game for you. We'll pause for a timeout, hear and see from some of our sponsors. We'll talk about the matchup tonight. It's the JV Sockies and the JV Spartans first on Central Illinois Sports.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRErealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Great Rivers Bank with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, and Liberty, here to help you with your lending and personal banking needs. Our friendly service and dedicated loan officers can help you through buying a home, opening a business, or making a deposit. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Glad you're with us here this evening, live from Whitehall, North Greene. It's strange to be in a gym and not see any fans, but they have the benches socially distanced. They have the referees on hand ready to go, and they've got the orange basketball looking to go into the orange cylinder affixed to the backboard this evening. It looks like basketball, Jack. It's just the 2021 version, and what we've learned in the last 11 months is everything's a little different right now.
It is, and one of the things that's a little bit different is, yeah, they're out there competing and they want to win, but quite honestly, these young people just want to compete right now, and I think that's going to be the big thing. I had to laugh some of the travel ball. Somebody said they even had parents refereeing. I said, well, that's not unusual. They've been refereeing for years, but tonight the referees won't have much help. They'll have to do it on their own, and we'll try to bring you the broadcast and have a good time too. We are so glad you're with us tonight on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show.
You know, the thing about it is every team kind of is in the same boat. Everybody was shut down for such a long amount of time after it looked like the season was originally going to start in late November, early December. Then everyone got shut down due to the decree of the king. And, you know, everybody's only been practicing for about 7 to 10 total days at this point. And so you're going to see some rusty basketball, I would say. It's going to look more similar to a summer game, I think, than maybe what you'd be accustomed to seeing in a normal February basketball game in the regular season.
Yeah, but you didn't have those dog days of late January and early February. This is the most excited anybody's been for basketball after the Winchester tournament and the Beardstown tournament, and some of those are completed. Jerseyville and more. Not many tournaments going to be played. I hear of a couple. But right now, the Sockies have 13, 14 games on their schedule. North Greene about the same. I saw Payson had about 18, and I know they and Camp Point Central kicked it off last night but I didn't even hear a score on that one.
I did not either, Jack. And this contest is the junior varsity game. And hey, I'll tell you, I was glad to see that junior varsity was kept in the mix of things. I was afraid there for a bit when things might try to get bunched up too much. They might say, well, just varsity only. But this is the only way you build a program, is starting at the lower levels. And I know for Pittsfield's sake, they have quite a large freshman class. The North Greene side looks like a little fewer numbers than the Saukey side at this point in time on the junior varsity level, but glad these guys will get out there, get up and down the court. And a couple of new things you'll see. Obviously, there's nobody here. We're here, but all the important people aren't. The other thing you're seeing, the players are in the state of Illinois at this very moment on February 2nd, 2021 at 5:56 p.m. required to wear a mask while in action and inside the building, including the benches. The benches are spaced apart, 6 feet apart. Don't mind the fact that the players might have rode on the bus together, closer or farther away than that. We're not sure. But here they're 6 feet apart. The other thing you'll be seeing it in each quarter, the first dead ball under 4 minutes, there will be a mask break timeout. That'll be treated a lot like a media timeout in the college and NBA side of things. So things are a little bit different, but we're ready to see the ball bounce up and down the floor here.
I think we are, and we're going to try to do our best to kind of get back in the swing of things. It's been a while since junior high softball and baseball, and it doesn't move quite as fast as basketball. On the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, we take a break. Back with the starting lineups, play-by-play, JV basketball at North Greene with the Saukeys and the Spartans.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, you can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's the new beginning. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investments. Member SIPC. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. No job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, we couldn't resist. Call Braden today at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
They say nothing in life is free. Well, we're here to tell you they're wrong. Because when you switch to US Cellular, you can get the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free with no hidden requirements. That's right, the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G has launched and you can get it for free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular. Terms and conditions apply. See store at uscellular.com for details.
Cards Communications, your local U.S. Cellular agent on the corner of Jackson and Washington Street in Pittsfield. Call 285-5400 for Cards Communications.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Hey, applying for a loan, it's never been easier than it is right now at greatriversbank.bank. Their online loan application is easy to fill out, and you can get pre-approved for that loan. Just log on to greatriversbank.bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Well, the preliminary game, the junior varsity, the youngsters, the guys playing before we tip it off with the varsity game in about an hour and a half. And for the starting lineups for the JV game, here's Jack Hull.
Pittsfield's JV Saukeys head coach is Scott Bacon this year, Jordan Coffin his assistant, and the freshman coach. They'll start at one guard, a 6'1 sophomore, Adam Musgrave. At another guard, he's a 5'10 freshman, Brennan Tomhave. At the third guard, the 5'7 sophomore, Nolan Daniel. In the middle is the big boy, 6'2 freshman Eli Mendenhall, and Caden Anstedt, who's a 6'2 sophomore. So pretty good size for this JV squad. For North Greene, we'll see the following. Don't have positions or heights, so we'll tell you that Braden Faulkner, along with Caden Eilers, Michael Rollins, and Reese Scott and Walker McMillan are the scheduled starters for North Greene.
Well, thank you, Jack. The Saukeys are in the red visiting uniforms, and the Spartans are in the whites, and there's no jump ball because, my goodness, how could you get any closer than that? at any other time. Strange days, but here we go. Basketball action on Central Illinois Sports.
Tom Hay will bring it in. He'll get it into Nolan in the backcourt. Nolan Daniel, that is, first name basis. Brings it across, gets it on the right side to Adam Musgrave. Musgrave back top of the key. That is to Anstedt. He's got it on the right wing. He and Mendenhall played a little pitch and catch, trying to run a little Texas, and a 5-second violation. And the first turnover of the ball game comes that way. And it's no score in the early going at the 7:45 mark on the Trash Queen scoreboard. On the other side, we'll see bringing the ball up, Faulkner. Faulkner with the ball. He'll throw it over on the left-hand side. That's to Rollins. Rollins in the corner, waits for a cutter. Gets it back out to Faulkner.
Saki's in a zone to start the night on the JV side here.
Faulkner gets it out to Scott. Now goes right side. They throw it inside to McMillan. Off the window, no good. Rebound comes off to Musgrave, his first of the night. He'll bring it into the front court. Throw it out to Tom Hay, who's lost the mask. And he gets it over to Mendenhall. Mendenhall, top of the key to Daniel. Daniel, right side, Anstedt. Anstedt trying to run a little Texas. That's where he got tied up before. Now Mendenhall gets it down Musgrave. Shot up, blocked, and a travel on the block. Second turnover of the ball game against the Sakis. The ball was never stopped, so you didn't get a jump ball. Inbounding it will be Faulkner. He'll get it into Scott. He and Faulkner will bring the ball into the front court under full court pressure. Scott with it back to Faulkner's. Got to get it across the timeline. Now does to Rollins. Rollins works it down low, and a turnover against North Greene as Eilers couldn't handle it. Daniel coast to coast. Finds the man off the side and misses the layup. Does Musgrave. Goes off of one of the Sakis, and it'll be North Greene basketball. 6:43 left first quarter, no score in the ball game. And a couple of turnovers on one side, one on the other.
That was a good find by Daniel that time on the little dish as he drove and passed it off.
Rollins tries to work it down low. He's got Daniel on him. Now back out to Faulkner, top of the key. Right side, Scott. Looks down low, McMillan. Little post move. Can't get the shot to fall off the bottom of the rim. Anstedt with the rebound. His first to the ball game. Now to Tom Hay. Brings it front court to Mendenhall. Back out to Daniel. Daniel right side, Musgrave. Little trick move on the left elbow. Can't find anybody. Back out to Brennan Tom Hay. Tries a little move. Back out to Musgrave, top of the key.
Saki's trying to get some spacing right here offensively. And now we'll have a reach-in foul called, I do believe, and that's going to be against the Spartans.
Faulkner's going to pick it up, his first, team first, at the 6:02 mark. No score in the ball game on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Daniel gets it into the backcourt. He'll walk it across the timeline, and we're under 6 minutes first quarter. Musgrave with it. Now works it top of the key to Mendenhall. Mendenhall finds Anstedt. Elbow shot won't fall. Rebound comes off the other way. No, Musgrave's going to get it back, and he'll get it back out to Anstedt. Now,
Saki's got a second possession there because of the hustle, and Nolan Daniel, the smallest guy they have on the court, tipped that ball to keep it alive, and now he turns it over as the dribble got away from him. Third turnover by the young Saki squad in the early going here.
Well, you know, that floor might not be completely flat because it hadn't had a lot of people playing on it either, so there might be a couple bumps and bruises on that in the early going also. We'll bring it into the front court. Will Scott try to bounce it down in the side. Daniel knocked it away. Now Tom Have almost with the steal. Scott recovers. He gets it to Faulkner, who throws it down low. Caught in the lane is the big man in Eilers. Shot goes up, air ball. Rebound on the offensive side to Faulkner. He'll get it back out to Rollins, who has Daniels on him, and a turnover against North Greene, their first. As they say, they got their hand underneath of it and carried the ball. And we still have no score at the 5:10 mark of the first quarter. Kind of reminds you of the Jerseyville tournament.
Well, I mean, it just kind of reminds you of what you expected these things to be. It's going to be ugly for a while.
Substitutions coming the other way. Offensive foul against Daniel, I do believe.
No.
That'll be a turnover.
Anstedt.
Anstedt will pick up the foul.
Call the illegal screen that time. Into the game for the Saki squad will be Grattan, Petty, and Allen. They'll replace Musgrave. Also sitting down is Nolan Daniel, and Caden Anstedt will also take a chair.
Can you pull the mask down while you're on the floor? Is that part of the rules now? Scott with it. I'm just trying to figure out what happened.
Mask police now?
Nope. Faulkner gets the ball stolen away by Petty. Throws it down low. Allen tries a post move. He'll be fouled on the floor, and it'll be ball out of bounds and a foul on North Greene.
Referee with a nice behind-the-back pass. He's been practicing that for a while. Reese Scott called for the foul, the 5'7", 117-pound guard.
Soaking wet.
Called for his foul. 54 to play in the first, no score.
Grattan throws a little bounce pass, puts his man in trouble, but Allen pulls it back out. Now to Tom Have, looks down low, gets the ball to Grattan, looks at a post move, can't find it. Allen wants to work across the middle, finds Grattan with it, on the elbow, swings the arms, goes inside, fakes, now to Mendenhall, down low, does not take the shot, but Allen will instead, three-pointer no good. Grattan gets the offensive board. Back out top of the key, Javen Petty for the tray, and it goes through. Petty got the bounce, and he makes our first points of the ball game, and it's a 3-0 lead in the early going. That on the Trash Queen scoreboard at the 5:10 mark of the first quarter of play. Ball's going to be stolen away. Tom Have, nice pass to Allen off the window, count the bucket, and he'll go to the free throw line with the and one as the Sakis extend it to a 5-0 lead on the second turnover by North Greene.
I believe that is the foul against Braden Faulkner. If it is, that's his second, team third. And for the and one opportunity is Connor Allen, who just put in his first 2 points of the night. 4:04 to play in the first, 5-0 the advantage for the Saki JV team on the Trash Queen scoreboard. And the and one good for Allen.
Biggest lead of the ball game now, this 6-0 lead. In the backcourt with it is Hinsey. Hinsey throws it over to Scott, back to Hinsey. Hinsey gets it across the timeline. Hinsey tries to work baseline into a double team, and he'll be fouled by Tom Have, I do believe.
I think they'll get Brennan Tom Have for this on the bump. They will, his first, team second against the Sakis. 3:54 to play in the first, and a timeout here, a media timeout for the mask break. Hey, take your mask off and take a break as well, and we'll be back on Central Illinois Sports.
I'm Gary Mendenhall. I'm running for mayor because I believe in the future of Pittsfield and our citizens. We have the potential to thrive economically and safely in a state where the outlook appears tough. Let's grow and prosper as a community through job creation, tourism, and recreation. We are neighbors and friends who care, love, support, and stand up together.
On April 6th, vote for Gary Mendenhall for mayor of Pittsfield.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
Illini Express here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Illini Express sees patients 18 months and older with no appointment necessary. IlliniHospital.org, where you can find out more. Inbounding the ball is Rollins. He gets it over to Scott, who will try to back it out against Justin Pinnock into the ball game for the first time. He and Allen, along with Daniel, that's Grattan and Mendenhall, the 5 guys out there right now. Faulkner with the ball down low. That's mistaken. That's Rollins. Ball taken away. Pinnock had it for a minute. Now the ball is taken away, and a turnover the third against North Greene. Daniel front court. 3:30 left first quarter on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 6-0 Young Sakis. Grattan with a nice move, but a good defensive play by McMillan keeps him away from the basket. Now Daniel with it. He'll work top of the key. Breaks open. Now to Mendenhall on the left wing behind the arc. Down low, that's to Grattan. Tries to put the post move on. Back out to Mendenhall. Now Daniel gets it over to Pinnock on the right side. 3:05 left in the quarter. Down low, they bounce it to Mendenhall. Mendenhall takes the long step, and that'll be a turnover, the 5th of the ball game against the Sakis.
He'll sit down. Ansted's back into the game for the JV squad of Pittsfield. 3:01 to play in the first, 6-0 Sakis.
I'm going to call him Joel Clements once in a while with that hairdo because they look a little bit alike. With the ball, into the front court is Rollins. Gets it off to Scott. Long dribble, shot up, teardrop, won't fall. Rebound McMillan, shot up, count it. And the first basket of the ball game for North Greene is McMillan's, and he's going to get the and one.
Oh, Muscle McMillan up with that one. He got a good board. He didn't get high off the ground on the jump, but really muscled that one through the contact. Grattan is whistled for the foul. It's his first, team third against Pittsfield. And to the free throw line is McMillan. This is Walker. He's a sophomore, 6'3", 251-pound young man, and looks like a good addition to the football team, and he makes the and one here.
It is a 6-3 ball game now. Pinnock into the front court, has the ball tipped away to Anstead. Now back out to Allen. Now Daniels with it. He works and the left-hand three up, in and out, no good. Rebound Pinnock. Wanted to go back up and couldn't, then went to throw the ball to Allen, and he throws it away for the sixth turnover of the ball game. It's early, folks. 2:32 left first quarter. Trash Queen scoreboard 6-3 in favor of the JV Sockies. Scott will bring the ball across the timeline. A little man-to-man by the Sockies. Throws it over on the wing, gets it down low to the big man. Shot up, no good. That's Eilert. Rebound McMillan, no good. Pinnock gets the rebound. He'll get it to Daniel, trying to bring it into the front court. Leaves it off to Allen. Now back out Pinnock to Daniel. Daniel did everything but make the shot as it went way low, and he just couldn't get it to fall. Swings the ball to Musgrave, bounces down low to Anstead. Back to Daniel for the tray, in and out, no good. McMillan rips down the board. He'll get it to Scott, trying to beat everybody down the court. High dribble, ball knocked around. Pinnock trying to get to it, but running it down is Rollins. Rollins with a long step is able to not turn it over, and now gets the ball out to Hinsey. Hinsey in the corner, needs some help. He's in a peck of trouble. Ball's going to be taken away by Daniel. Works to the left side window. It's good. And a nice job on the larceny and the layup by Daniel. He got his first two of the night. It's an 8-3 ball game. Daniel with almost another steal. He did everything he could, and he didn't run into ends right now. And there's one for you, Charlie. Nobody to help you if you fall into the stands right now.
Don't fall into the stands. Here's Tomei back in. Pinnock sits down. Allen takes the chair as into the contest for the first time tonight, Preston Bonds.
Bonds in. Got a lot of good-looking, curly-headed guys out there right now. I'm envious. 8-3 ball game, 1:22 left first quarter. And it's the Sockies in the lead. North Greene on the attack. Scott with it, bounces down low to McMillan, tries a little teardrop, it won't fall. Anstead rebound to Tomei, who's going to be fouled on the play by Scott.
Great Scott, it's a foul on Reese Scott, his second. Team fourth, ball bounce to the Sockies on the sideline right in front of us. 1:09 to play in the first. 8-3 Sockies on top and have the possession in their favor.
I think they ought to got an extra foul in the early going here just to kind of get them used to things. That might have got wicked.
Don't know, Margot.
Left-hand side with it now is Bonds. Bonds throws the ball right side to Anstead. Bounces to Daniel. Looks down low. Back out Musgrave. Musgrave with it on the wing. That goes to Tomei. Down low Anstead. Turnaround jumper. Won't fall. McMillan with another board. Sockies having trouble making the close-in shots. 40 seconds left in the quarter. And North Greene, with a couple of guys on the bench, have seen these guys go the distance. Rollins bounces down low to McMillan. Back out to Rollins. Catches the dribble, now dribbles again, and they're going to call double dribble. They didn't count the muff, and they called the double dribble. I think with the muff now, you kind of get a freebie on that, don't you, Charlie?
Yeah, if you mishandle it. And, John, if you'd hold your feet still, buddy, that picture'd stay still.
Got that shaking leg like his mama.
We'll lop your legs off if you'd like.
It's Daniel with it with 20 seconds left in the quarter. Sockies with an 8-3 lead in the basketball. I think they've also got the possession arrow or not. I cannot see that.
They do not.
Okay. Daniel, top of the key with 10 seconds left. Works on the right side. Brings it up free throw line. Long shot won't fall. Rebound comes off the other way. That is to Hinsey. And now the ball's stolen away, and the Sockies will have possession, but we played a quarter. 8-3, Sockies over the Spartans. JV action. Second quarter play-by-play after this.
Sharing a big family moment, working hard from home, relaxing with a friend. Welcome to life in the broadband age, where reliable internet has never been more important. Cascom keeps your family connected with consistent speeds up to 1 gig and Plume whole home adaptive Wi-Fi. Make sure your home's ready for life in the broadband age. Call our local service team or visit us online at cascom.com.
Prairie Land FS is locally owned and operated. We proudly serve our neighbors like you with 24-hour service to ensure the comfort of you and your family. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Well, I'll tell you what, the leading scorers in the ball game so far are Connor Allen and Javen Petty with 3 points apiece. Daniel with 2. Sakis are 2 of 9, 22%. 1 of 4 from the arc, 25%. 1 of 1 from the free throw line. 1 of 6 is North Greene, 13.5%. And they'll have the basketball trailing 8-3 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Excuse me. We'll tell you about some of our sponsors here in just a little while. Try to work some of those in for you also. Into the ball game is Hinsey, who will work it down the baseline. Tries to put a shot up. It's blocked. And the ball will be knocked out of bounds as Eli Mendenhall just about had it. Hinsey and McMillan are out there. Also is Eiler. Add Bushnell, Boston Bushnell in the game. They try to toss it to McMillan. Puts up an off-balance shot, gets it to fall, and McMillan's got all 5 for North Greene. It's an 8-5 ball game. Petty into the front court to Grattan. Mendenhall tries the move, and now they're going to call a pushing foul. He's joined out there by Tom Have and Connor Allen, are the 5 for the red-clad Sakis.
Fouls against Walker McMillan. His second?
I got him down for just 1.
Well, we'll call it his first then.
Why not? They get it down low with a move is Mendenhall, but he traveled, dragged the foot, and another turnover, the 7th already of the night. 7:39 left in a half, an 8-5 ball game on the Trash Queen scoreboard. JV action here on Central Illinois Sports. Hinsey brings it down in the corner. He'll toss it down low to Teppen. Gets it back to Hinsey. Now Teppen puts it off the glass. It won't fall, but Teppen will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
I believe that's on Mendenhall. It'll be his first, team foul number 4. 7:25 to play in the second quarter of this junior varsity contest. 8-5 the lead for Pittsfield of North Greene. And tap into the free throw line. First one no good.
Does your business organization need custom apparel? Geared Up Apparel and Awards there for you. From t-shirts, sweatshirts, just polos and jackets. Visit Geared Up, WeGearYouUp.com or call 217-473-6290.
8-6 as Teppen makes them both.
He just made 1.
He made them both.
So then it should be 8-7. Ball down low. Grattan loses it, gets it back to Allen, who works it down low. Mendenhall, little teardrop up and good. Mendenhall's got 2. It was an 8-5 ball game. That's why I'm confused. Now it's 10-5 or 10-6. Ball into the front court to McMillan. Gets it down on the right-hand side to Bushnell. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll remain North Greene basketball. 10-6 at the 6:56 mark of the first half of play on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Out top of the key with it now is Hinsey, who's playing the point. Scott played it for most of the game, but he's out right now. Now they get the ball into Teppen. Throw it across court. That's to Bushnell. Down low to McMillan. Has the ball knocked out of bounds by Petty, who couldn't maintain possession. It'll remain North Greene basketball. Quick hands by the Sakis right now. Inbounding the ball will be Jacob Hinsey. Hinsey is a freshman. Gets it out, top of the key. That's to Bushnell. Bounces out wide to Teppen. Ben Teppen takes 1 dribble, now pulls it across. That's back to Bushnell. Has it stolen away, another turnover. Coast to coast. Ball thrown over to Allen, couldn't handle it. Now out to Tom Hay for the tray. It's too long. Mendenhall with the board, up strong, teardrop up and good. Mendenhall's got 4, and the Sakis have doubled it up on the North Greene Spartans. Ties the biggest lead of the ball game.
Hey, Jack.
Yes.
Teppen missed the first free throw, according to one of our viewers. I won't say who it was, but thank you, Todd Grattan, for proving Jack wrong again.
No, it was you that was wrong, dear.
Oh, no, I said he missed the first.
Yeah. Air ball goes out of bounds on the shot by Hinsey. And it'll be Saki basketball to 5:59 mark. Line change for the Sakis as Daniel and Musgrave are out there. Also Preston Bonds, Justin Pinnock, and Caden Anstead. That's the 5 for the JV squad of Scott Bacon. Musgrave will inbound the ball to Nolan Daniel. He'll bring it across the timeline. We're just under 6 minutes left in the half. Musgrave with it, top of the key. Eyes things, can't find an opening to Daniel. Works at the free throw line. Looks for the bounce on the elbow to Pinnock. Pinnock, who's really got some nice moves, tries one behind the back, and he'll be fouled on the floor. It'll be the 16th foul against the Spartans.
Michael Rollins called for this one. Rollins is first. As Jack told you, 6th team foul. 5:42 to play in the half. 12-6 JV Saki's on top.
Adam Musgrave, who probably has some of the finest stakes of any guy on the team. Little turnaround by Anstead, won't fall. Rebound comes off to Musgrave, gets it out to Pinnock, it won't fall. McMillan grips down another board. As you said, shots will be a little sparse in the early going. 5:20 left first half. Tri-Queen scoreboard, 12-6. Ball goes out of bounds on an errant pass, and it's a 7th turnover on each team now.
Hey, if you are watching tonight, and if you aren't, I don't know how you would hear me, but if you're watching tonight, take a picture of where you're watching at with maybe the screen in the background and post it on the comments section on the Facebook page for Central Illinois Sports.
Head out to Bowlers Universe, too, and help out with the Saki Nation Queen of Hearts drawing tonight.
You still got time. Draws at 7.
Justin Pinnock bounces the ball to Daniel, right elbow. Works inside, long dribble, shot up and good. Nice move by Daniel, and he's got his second bucket of the ball game. Saki's now with an 8-point lead, their biggest of the night. Now back in is Scott. He gets the ball over to Faulkner, who works it with a left-hand dribble. Works out of trouble, back out, top of the key. Scott tries the three, and it hits that strap. And what exactly does that strap do for us?
Well, I'll tell you what it does, Jack. I watched a video this week of a young man dunk and pulled the entire backboard off of the ceiling. And it would have killed someone had they not gotten out of the way, but I think that strap would hold it up there.
I think that strap was to catch the ball on a missed shot that bounds up high. Let's face it.
It's the kill strap.
Yep. Bonds to Anstead. Looks down low in the Texas offense. Now to Daniel. Can't find anybody. Swings the arms. Works inside. Leaves it off. That's Anstead. Shot won't fall. Rebound comes off the other way to one of the North Greene Spartans. That was Eiler. Then he throws it away for the 8th turnover. Corner, Pinnock. 1-3. Loses the ball. Ray maintains to Musgrave, strong to the bucket, off the window. Nice move by Adam Musgrave, and he's got his first 2. And it's a 16-6 lead for the young Sakis at the 3:54 mark on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Serving Pike, Adams, Scott, Morgan County. It's Trash Queen.
McMillan misses a shot. Pinnock off to the races. 3-on-1. Gets it to Musgrave. Left-hand layup. High glass, no good. Daniel, weak side rebound. Free throw line. Anstead attacks the middle. Shot up, won't fall. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 as he's fouled.
Anstead is fouled by one of the North Greene Spartans.
We should have a dead ball timeout here. 3:38 to play in the half. 16-6 is the advantage for the Sakis on top of North Greene. JV basketball action on Central Illinois Sports.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461 or on the web at dearwesterngrain.com.
You know, Trash Queen, serving Pike, Adams, Scott, and Morgan County, offer 10, 15, and 20-yard roll-off containers. Call 217-430-4320. Let's put a free throw man on the line and Caden Anstead and Charlie to tell you about it.
Anstead on the night. His first attempt at the stripe. His first one up is good. He will get another. Bowlers Universe, hey, they're open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday, 4 to midnight. They offer many menu items from burgers and fries to specialty pizzas. Try the many craft beer pizzas and craft beers as well. Open February 6th, 13th, and 20th for open bowling. Come out and enjoy the fun at Bowlers Universe. Steal, layup, Grattan, good.
His first two, biggest lead now, a 19-6 lead, 13-point lead. Ball almost stolen away. In the corner with it is Hensey. Gets it back out top of the key and then throws it away for another turnover. Tomhave gets the steal. Tomhave gets it on the left-hand side. Nope, he'll work it right side to Grattan. Is that Nichols out the top of the key? That's a Hedinger. Landon Hedinger, it says.
No.
Nope, Anstead goes down low, puts a shot up and good.
That's Lucas Nichols.
I thought it was Lucas Nichols. What is his number?
Number 30.
Why has it got something different?
I don't know, but that's Lucas. I can tell you he's about 2.5 foot taller than Landon.
There you go. Lucas Nichols into the ball game playing some tough D. Ball's going to go into the backcourt. And that, no, they're going to say it was tipped. There you go. That saves a turnover. Scott up for the three. Puts up the shot, no good. Nichols rips down the board, and he is attacked on the play, but no call. Nichols gets on in the mouth there, and that wasn't very nice.
Hand me your liner sheet there, will you? 2:30 left in this first half in that pencil. Thanks. Sub into the game here. Nichols got hit in the eye, it looked like. He looks to be okay.
.320-43-20, huh? Correct?
Correct, sir. That's Trash Queen. 320-4320.
Ball still loose. Grattan fights for it and gets it back to Mendenhall. Tomhave down low. Allen strong to the bucket. Off the window, no good. Connor Allen will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
A foul, I believe, is called against Ben Tapin. It'll be his first. Teammate, 2:14 to play in the half, and Allen to the free throw line to shoot two. Should be.
1 for 1.
His first is up and good. 22-6 on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
Allen now has 4 points, 2 from the free throw line.
Another opportunity here, and he's good from the stripe.
5 on the night for him. 3 for 3 from the free throw line. 23-6, almost a turnover. It is. Allen steals it away. And set down low. Grattan can't get the layup to fall and ties the man up. In the alternating possession, it'll be North Greene basketball.
I'll tell you what, you call the man set. That was Mendenhall, and I'm going to correct you only because that was as pretty as a pass as you're going to find. And the thing about Mendenhall, he's got a little bit of Noah in him in that aspect that if he's got the ball, you might want to be ready or it's going to hit you in the face.
Oh, sorry about that, Christy. I'll try to get that boy's name right. Into the front court will come Scott with it for North Greene. He'll work off of the pick and then gets the high dribble and then be fouled by Daniel.
Nolan Daniel with the foul, his first, team foul number 5. 1:50 to play in this half.
Just trying to get my score sheet straightened out with a couple mistakes on stuff I got sent to me. Ball knocked out by Anstead that time.
We will have the Carnes Communications halftime show coming up here at the break.
Inbounding the ball, they get it into Scott, who tries his third 3 of the night. Doesn't have any luck with that. Ball goes out of bounds without a rebound. Couldn't maintain possession. It'll be Saki basketball.
One of the things we did want to tell you in the coming days, we will have some cheerleading performances and also some dance team performances to be able to have included in the video as well, because they're not able at this time to be present at the games, and hopefully that will be readdressed at some point.
Down low, Musgrave gets a nice pass from Anstead. Biley into the game for the first time. And is that Petty down low going to inbound it? I do believe it is.
Yes,
Javen. Javen looks for Viley, couldn't find him, gets it to Daniel, bounces off of a man, and a foul down low will go against Reese Scott.
Yep, Reese Scott's third, I believe. And it is. And Daniel will shoot the 1-and-1, 9th team foul, 1:29 to play in the half, 23-6, the advantage for the Saki Junior Varsity team.
Nolan Daniel goes to the free throw line for the first time tonight. He's got 4 points. 23-6 in favor of the Sakis on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 217-320-4320 is their number. Daniel the lefty.
First one rattles in and out, no good. Won't get a second in the rebound. Taken by Caden Eilers.
Eilers will leave the ball off to the man bringing it in the front court, and that's Braden Faulkner. Now he'll get it off to Hensey. Hinsey works across the middle. Back to Faulkner. One dribble. Tries to bounce down low. Nice job on the defensive side. And Daniel gets the steal. Coast to coast off the window. Won't fall. Musgrave with the shot back up and good. Adam Musgrave's got his second bucket. And the Sockey's have put North Greene on a scoring drought. And they lead 25-6. That's their biggest lead of the night. 52 seconds left in the second quarter. One dribble by Hinsey. Now he's in a peck of trouble. Gets it back out. Top of the key to Faulkner. And a double dribble and another turnover against North Greene. A little shorter on numbers than North Greene's been in the past few years. They've had some big boys on the JV team. This year a little smaller. Viley sits down. Tom Have comes back out. He'll join Daniel, Musgrave, Petty, and Anstead. I do believe Ansted's the only guy in this bunch that will dress on the varsity from the JV squad that I've seen so far. Daniel leaves it back out to Petty. Petty proved in junior high he can hit the three. Anstead looks down low, finds Musgrave off the window. It won't fall. Rebound comes off to Braden Faulkner. He'll maintain the dribble with 22 seconds left in the half. Across the timeline, Daniel picks his pocket, larceny, and then he is tripped on the play, but no call. They'll say it went off of Daniel.
Daniel just shakes his head and says, let's go do that again.
17 seconds left in the half, 25-6 on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
With golf and football not coinciding in the spring, I'm hoping Daniel plays some football.
You bet. Turnover. Now Musgrave's got it. Gets it out to Tom Have with 5-4 in the corner. Daniel, left-hand tray. Won't fall. Rebound comes off and held by both teams, and we're at halftime. 25-6 in favor of the young Sockies over the young Spartans on the halftime show. It's the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show, your local U.S. Cellular location in Pittsfield. They have phones and accessories with personalized service. Stop by the corner of Washington and Jackson in Pittsfield, 285-5400 for Carnes Communication. Halftime score, 25-6 in favor of the Sockies. We're back with more after these.
Say nothing in life is free. Well, we're here to tell you they're wrong. Because when you switch to US Cellular, you can get the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free with no hidden requirements. That's right, the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G has launched and you can get it for free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular. Terms and conditions apply. See store or uscellular.com for details.
Carnes Communications, your local U.S. Cellular agent, on the corner of Jackson and Washington Street in Pittsfield. Call 285-5400 for Carnes Communication. Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the city of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The city of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season. Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
You can plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better, Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
Welcome back on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular pregame show. 285-5400 on the corner of action, Washington and Jackson Street. That's Carnes Communication, our halftime sponsor, welcoming them alongside on Central Illinois Sports. It was an 8-3 ball game after one quarter, 25-6 here at halftime. 8 turnovers against the Sockies, 11 against the North Greene JV Spartans. 3 fouls against Reese Scott in the first half of play. I don't know why I want to call him Scott Reese, but you know how that goes. 1 foul on McMillan. a single foul on Teppan, 2 on Michael Rollins, and 2 on Faulkner. On the Saki side of things, a single foul on Brennan Tomhave, 1 on Eli Mendenhall, Ethan Gratton, and Caden Anstead. 25-6 here at halftime. Shooting percentages, individual scoring, and more comes your way on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular Halftime Show on Central Illinois Sports.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of the time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. For all your investment needs, call Derek Harris at 217-222-7173 or stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Gary Mendenhall is ready to serve as your City of Pittsfield mayor.
I am confident that our beautiful city has our best days ahead of us. I am determined to make this community safe and prosperous with potential for future growth. We need to work on the problems that need addressed now and also develop a promising vision for our future.
Vote for Gary Mendenhall on April 6th for Pittsfield mayor.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, Triopian Kansas State grad Emily Carls, Nathan and new All-Star accountant Madeline Heyer. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Saki's in JV action, lead 25-6 here on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. Saki's are 8 of 25, 32% from the field, 1 of 6 from the arc, 16.7%, 4 of 7 from the charity stripe, 57.1%. Connor Allen 4 for 4 from the free throw line, 5 points on the night, leading the way. Adam Musgrave with a couple buckets for 4 points. Brennan Tomhave has played but has not scored. Javen Petty with 3 in the ball game. Nolan Daniel also has 4 points on the night. Eli Mendenhall with 4 and 3 points for Caden Anstead, add 2 for Ethan Gratton. On the other side, 5 points for Walker McMillan and 1 for Ben Tapin. And the halftime score is 25-6 on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular pregame show. We take a break. We'll be back with more on the halftime show after these.
You know Kate Marable from Hometown Real Estate?
She's from my hometown.
Whether you're buying or selling a home, you can trust Kate Marable for all your home needs. 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809. Or go to www.illinoishometown.com. That's Kate Marable from Hometown Real Estate, and you can trust her because
she's from my hometown. She's from my hometown.
There's no debate. Call Kate at Hometown Real Estate today.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help you build a strategy to help your finances keep up with your needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois for a face-to-fact appointment. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Press Yours on You would like to thank everyone in our community for your support in the past 15 years. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space with spirit wear for Unity Mustangs, Liberty Eagles, Brown County Hornets, and our hometown Central Panthers. Businesses, let us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. We are excited to now offer lasered hat patches. With limitations on attendance to local sporting events, we are excited to help bring you this game. Press Yours on You, 506 West Wood, Camp Point, Illinois.
In the charming town of Pittsfield, Illinois, awaits a dining experience sure to impress. Nucci's Restaurant, specializing in Italian cuisine, succulent steaks, seafood, pasta, burgers, sandwiches, and scrumptious desserts all made to order. Mouth-watering and high-quality dishes at affordable prices. Nucci's is the perfect setting for a dinner date or a family meal. It's more than dining, it's an experience. Check out Facebook for live entertainment. Once you experience Nucci's, it will become a favorite destination.
We welcome you back on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show on Central Illinois Sports. 25-6 is the advantage of the halftime break for the junior varsity Sockies here. We'll have the varsity game coming up for you in just a little while. Hey, we love seeing those pictures on the Facebook page. Take a picture of where you are watching tonight and, tag it in the Central Illinois Sports Facebook post, asking you to do so. We're certainly glad to have you alongside tonight. We'll have some games coming up this week as well. If I can get that pulled up here on the old trusty iPhone, I'll be able to tell you that tomorrow evening we'll have high school boys basketball from Griggsville as the Griggsville Perry Tornadoes take on Greenview. Jack and John will have the call. It's a 5 o'clock JV start there. They'll have the JV game and the varsity. And then we'll also have for you junior high boys basketball from Liberty as Pittsfield travels to Liberty. 7th grade game at 6 o'clock, 8th grade game to follow. And Thursday night, high school girls basketball from Pittsfield. The Pittsfield Griggsville Perry Lady Sockies take on North Greene. Also that night on the Facebook side of things, it'll be junior high volleyball action as our Saviors plays host to Pittsfield. Friday night, junior high basketball, Pittsfield hosts Brown County at 6. Also on a Friday night, we will have Pittsfield and Southeastern in high school boys basketball action at 6 o'clock. That's right, more than one stream at a time on Central Illinois Sports this year. Also, glad to have you in full high range HD, whatever it is, John. High definition. HD, high definition. When we have plenty of internet, we do tonight. We thank the folks at North Greene for being very hospitable. We'll wrap up the week this week. Saturday, 10 o'clock in the morning, junior high basketball. Winchester plays host to Pittsfield. Then we'll head north, young man. And at 4:30, it'll be Mendon Unity playing host to Griggsville Perry in high school boys basketball action. You don't get 57 games in 40 days. And nobody's playing on Sundays that we know of in this part of the state anyway. And you don't get those that many games in, Jack, by sitting at home doing nothing.
That's for sure. By the way, yesterday was John Hull's 35th birthday. And our nephew Drew Hinderker on Groundhog Day turned over 35 today. In fact, he should be 38, I do believe.
Thanks to Carnes Communications, your local U.S. Cellular location in Pittsfield on Washington Street, 285-5400. Stop by and see Mike and the gang and thank them for sponsoring the contest. And the way you do that is hook yourself up with a nice new, I don't know, maybe an iPhone, a Samsung. We're not really, we have both here, Jack.
Yeah, I have one of those Note 20 Ultras, and you've got some iPhone fancy thing, I think.
I think it's the X or the 11 or the...
Now, the X is old news now.
The high school kids told me the other day that they were up to a 12, and I felt kind of old.
Hey, let's do it like this. It'll be Musgrave, Pinnock, Daniel, along with Anstedt and Mendenhall out there. Nope, that's Preston Bonds on the left-hand side. Pinnock with it down in the corner, puts it up off the backboard, won't go. Musgrave with the offensive board. It won't fall. Ball loose. Musgrave hustling for it again. And he steals it, trying to get out of trouble here. Ball knocked away, and then Pinnock will bring it across the timeline. Little scramble across court to Nolan Daniel. Daniel tries to make a move, and they say he walked. I didn't see it that time, but I was a long way away. Over 30 foot at least.
The mask was in your way, too.
7:33 left in the third quarter, 25-6. On our friends, the Trash Queen scoreboard. Chris Nichols and the gang doing a great job. Give them a call and get hooked up with Trash Queen. Ball out top of the key. That's to Hensey. He'll throw it out to Faulkner, back to Hensey. Now they'll bring it across to Rollins. Ball taken away, another turnover across to Daniel with the left-hander off the window, good. And Nolan Daniel has another two. He's got 6 on the 13th turnover against North Greene. Front court with it is McMillan. He was active, scored all 5 of his team's points. Pinnacle steal it away. Larceny, layup, off the window and good. And Pinnock's got 2 points on the night, his first 2. And all of a sudden it's a 29-6 lead. And a foul the other way on Musgrave as he's being aggressive, and I like the way Adam Musgrave's playing right now.
Musgrave with the foul, his first team, first of the half. 6:51 to play in the third. 29-6 the advantage for the Sockies on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
If Andy and Tyler promise they'll advertise it, don't forget about Musgrave Angus's auction coming up in March, I think is when that usually is. It's a lot of fun. Back out top of the key. That's Hinsey with it. Tries to throw it down low and throws it away. Turnover number 15. Anstedt gets the ball to Pinnock. Anstedt gets it back. Didn't want anything to do with it for a minute. Now throws it back out to Bond. Left-hand side, Musgrave for the tray. In and out, no good. Rebound, Anstedt back up and good. And the big boy shows his muscle, and he's got 5. It's 31-6 now. Front court with it is Faulkner. He tries to throw it across the middle, and Bonds goes to the floor being aggressive. That's Anstedt, my mistake. Coach Bacon flipped the mask down and pulled it right back up as he was excited on the play. Faulkner out there with Hinsey. Also is Rollins, McMillan, and the fifth man is Eilers. Throw the ball right side. That's to Hinsey. Behind the back dribble. In the corner. Gets stopped there on a good defensive play. Now he'll put the teardrop up. No good. Anstedt rips down another board. Pinnock the other way. Tries to throw it down to Daniel on the post move. Back out Anstedt, left corner, elbow. It won't fall, and the rebound comes off the other way. Give it to Faulkner. He'll throw it into the front court, and getting the ball and running it down is Eiler. Tries to throw it down low, bounces off of a player, and they'll get it to Pinnock. Off the window, good. Pinnock with a nice grab and a bucket, and we'll have a timeout. Pinnock's got 4 in the game, I do believe. Timeout on the court, 33-6 in favor of the Sockies. Back after this.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
33-6 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 5:35 left in the quarter. Third quarter action. Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper, serving Pike County since 1991. Check it out tomorrow and every Wednesday on the newsstand near you. And Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank here to help you with your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Call Damon at 217-285-4404. Central Illinois Sports, proud to bring you the games. Be sure and like and subscribe to our YouTube page or the Facebook page. We'd like that also. Join us on Twitter. It's Central Illinois Sports.
Yeah, that subscription on the YouTube channel is very key.
It helps. We like that. Rollins will walk it across the timeline. He's got Tom Have on him. He'll throw it over to Faulkner. Back out to Rollins. Rollins with the dribble. Top of the key. Close to 5. Loses the ball. Tries to recover and then steps on the sideline. Front of his coach. 17th turnover against North Greene, and the defense of the young Sockies has been very aggressive tonight. Typical Socky basketball, I guess you would say.
They've got some quick guys out front that are really causing havoc.
Tom Have throws it to Grattan. Grattan spotting the glasses tonight, sporting them, I should say. Back to Tom Have. Thought about the 3, throws it up on the right elbow. Shot won't fall. Grattan had it for a moment, but it was knocked away, and Faulkner comes down with his 4th board of the night. He'll block it across the timeline. We'll have varsity action right after this one after a break. Nice job by Mendenhall on the steal. He throws the ball down low, and they get it off to Allen from Tom Have. Good give and go that time, and Allen's got another 2, and he's leading all scorers with 7. Now it's a 35-6 ball game. The JV squad looking pretty good. They played a lot of people. Ball knocked away, run back down by Eiler, and now a foul on the play by one of the Sockies.
This is going to be a reach on
Mendenhall.
Eli Mendenhall. It'll be ball out of bounds for North Greene underneath the hoop.
35-6 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Nice job, McMillan. Couldn't get it to fall. Rebound comes off the other way, this time to Hinsey. Hinsey gets it in the corner. That's to Rollins. Rollins gets it to McMillan, and guess what? Mendenhall too aggressive again. He'll pick up his 2nd foul and a couple of winks of the eye.
Yep, second quick one there for Eli. 4:19 to play in the third. 35-6 the lead for the Sockies on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
These guys are working hard out there, all trying to earn some respect after missing an awful lot of play. McMillan's going to be called for the offensive foul. How about that?
First offensive foul of the season. Haven't heard anybody yell 3 seconds yet, though.
Nope. Robert McPherson, the official, said, "Do you have all my mistakes written down?" I said, "I have no paper, Robert, so you're doing great." 4:10 left, third quarter. 35-6 Sockies with the basketball. Mendenhall to Javen Petty to Allen, down to Tom Haven. A push-off is going to be called on Faulkner.
Faulkner with the foul, just the second of the half for the Spartans. 4:03 to play in the third.
Line change by the Sockies. 5 in, 5 out. Viley, Daniel, along with Nichols into the ball game with Musgrave and Pinnock. So everybody's getting some playing time tonight. I think everybody's played, with a couple of exceptions for the young Sockies, not Braves anymore. Viley puts one up flat-footed, can't get it to fall. Gets his own rebound, now throws it out front, and it'll be taken away. Ball comes down the other way to Hensey. Hensey gets the ball off for a shot by Faulkner. It's no good, and the rebound comes off to Nichols. To Daniels with the left hand. Bounces down low to Pinnock, and he can't handle the pass. As one zigged and one zagged, and the ball went out of bounds. That'll be turnover number 11 against the young Sockies. Mass timeout, 3:42 left third quarter, 35-6 in favor of the Sockies. We're back with more after these.
Since 1962, Logan Ag has provided customers with quality products, competitive prices, and...
But what about the new locations, Grampy?
What new location?
Well, boys, Logan Ag now has locations in Winchester, Illinois, and in LaBelle, Missouri.
So now there are 4?
I'll be 4 this year.
Logan Ag, serving customers in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Paris, and LaBelle, Missouri.
Our vision for agriculture is 2020.
Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. Real Net and Twine is your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. Stop by and see them or call them at 285-5013. Real Net and Twine. And Pike County Concrete. When you need concrete for your next job, give Pike County Concrete a call, 217-285-5548 in Pittsfield and in Jacksonville. Thank you to the Dunham boys at LSSD and Pike County Concrete. Shop local, folks. That concrete will last you a lifetime. Ball comes across to Faulkner as he and Rollins bring it into the front court. On a little long dribble that time by Rollins. He's got Daniels on him, and he needs to make something happen. Tries to bounce the ball down low to McMillan. Off the window, and he'll be fouled on the play. And I think Biley's going to pick up his first foul of the night.
Actually, I think they caught Lucas Nichols. Nichols with the foul, his first, 4th team foul. To the free throw line for the squad from North Greene. Heads Walker McMillan.
Don't blame me, Chris. I didn't think he fouled.
First one by McMillan, the right-hander, is good as it gets the shooter's roll.
He's got 6 on the night. Moose Lodge, check out their Friday meals at the Moose Lodge, 420 in Pittsfield. Now specials each week. The food is hot and the drinks are cold at the Moose Lodge, 420 Moose Lodge in Pittsfield on Washington Street.
Second one also good by McMillan.
He's got 7 of their 8. 35-8 now is the score. Musgrave gets the ball to Daniel, looks down the corner to Nichols, then keeps it himself. Tries the rotation out to Pinnock, top of the key. Back to Daniel. Daniel waits for the defense. Kind of playing a little soft zone. Now Daniel goes down low, puts up a shot, and he's going to be fouled on the play. And Nolan Daniel made something happen. He's got 6 points. 0 for 1 from the free throw line, and he'll shoot a pair.
Daniel trying to stretch it out. He kind of knocked knees with the defender, it appeared. Foul was whistled against North Greene's Caden Eilers. And Daniel to shoot 2 with 3:02 to play in the third. Nolan, a sophomore. He and Musgrave, both sophomores. So it's a sophomore on this group, Jack. Anstead.
Anstead's a sophomore, and I think that's it.
That one in and out, no good. Big freshman class for the Sockies.
Don't forget about the Tyler Rylander run and walk. We'll be telling you about that. It runs from March 20th to the 31st.
Daniel a little short on that one, but the rebound's going to be run down now to the half-court line by Pinnock.
Pinnock got the longest rebound of his career. Musgrave down low, might have got by with steps, puts a shot up and good. And Adams sneakily gets his 6th point of the night, and it's 37-8 now. 29-point lead, might be the biggest of the night. Got to get registered by February 20th for the Ty Rylander run walk. Daniel picks the pocket, larceny, layup, free throw, or layup up and good.
Who is that masked man?
He's got 8. 39-8 now.
Sorry, couldn't help it.
I think it's a good idea. Used to be if you walked to a convenience store with a mask, they'd call the police. Shot up on a 3, no good. Rebound, long one. And Nichols had it, but it was knocked away from him out of bounds, and a line change for the JV Sockies. It'll be Brennan Tomhave along with Preston Bonds, Javen Petty. We also see Eli Mendenhall, and the 5th man out there.
Wes Gingler.
Wes Gingler, and they've changed uniforms on me again, I think, because I had him at 32 and he's 45, right?
Yes, sir.
We'll
Bonds with the ball out front. Wants Gingler to come up to the top. He'll give him the ball there. Gingler faces the basket, top of the key. Waits for Mendenhall as the Sockies run the flex offense. Down low, Tomhave to Petty on the wing for 3. Good. Petty from downtown. It's a good shot, and Scott Bacon says no more threes, boys.
He's got 6, 42-8 now on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
Listen, Coach, shooters got to shoot.
We'll have to get all those numbers straightened out. McMillan makes space, puts a shot up and good. McMillan moved everybody out. He's got 9 of his team's 10, and it's 42-10 now. Here comes Tomhave the other way. He'll leave it off to Petty. Gingler on the right side makes a little move, leaves it out top of the key to Bonds. Bonds rotation back over to Mendenhall. Looks down low, can't find anybody. Now Gingler running the Texas offense, gets the ball to Petty. Petty works down low, leaves it back out to Mendenhall. Wants some help from Tomhave, who puts up a shot, no good. Rebound comes off to Eilers the other way. Eilers will work past his teammate in Braden Faulkner, who will walk the ball across the timeline with 1:10 left, 3rd quarter. Varsity action comes your way after this. Cross courts the pass to Hensey. Hensey now to Faulkner. Now gets the ball down low to Scott. Shot up by Ethan Eilers is his first off the window and good. And it's 42-12. Eilers gets his first 2. Nice post move by him. Ball knocked out of bounds by North Greene. It'll remain Socky basketball. 48.3 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. We've got lots of new stuff for you this year. Hope you'll stay tuned and find out about all of our sponsors and what they're doing for us. Now back out to Petty from Mendenhall. Teardrop up and good, and Petty's got another 2, and he's got 8. 44-12 now in favor of the Sockies with 35 seconds left, 3rd quarter. Coach Cawthon on the sideline giving some directions to his team. Now down low is McMillan. He'll be fouled by Mendenhall. Mendenhall is going to pick up, his 4th, I think?
He barely knocked him off his feet, though.
2 strong kids. Ball out of bounds, North Greene. 28 seconds left, and they throw the ball off the back of the backboard. And that is out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover, the 20th of the night. We'll have a little break in between here. Viley's going to come back into the game on the next dead ball. Well, he was, and then Coach didn't get him in there quite quick enough. He'll go back over and socially distance. To Petty, the left-hand dribble. He walked, travels, picked up the dribble, and the defensive guy kept working on him, and he just took an extra step. But I'll tell you what, don't worry. In March, he'll be able to do that. Football season, we're going to play spring football. I'm going to take a heater to the press box. Mendenhall will sit down. Viley into the ball game for him. It's North Greene basketball. Faulkner and Hensey are the guards now. Scott works out top of the key. Long 3, short, won't fall. Rebound, Gingler had it for a minute, and it goes off of him. It'll remain North Greene basketball with 0.7 of a second left. 0.7. You better be quick. Shot is a fake. It will not go because it was too late, and we played 3 quarters. 44-12 in favor of the young Sockies over North Greene after 3 quarters. 4th quarter play-by-play comes your way in a minute.
Systems builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, you can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's the new beginning. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investments.
Lead at 44-12 after 3 quarters.
SIPC.
They're 17 of 41, 41.4%. 2 of 7 from the arc, 28.5%. North Greene 4 of 18, 22%. 0 of 4 from the arc. It'll be North Greene basketball. And we're ready for the fourth quarter. Our first fourth quarter of the year. I'm excited. Faulkner and Hensey out there with Scott. Also McMillan. And the fifth man out there is Eiler. McMillan working down low, tries to put up the shot, no good. And Anstedt's going to pick up the fouls. I'll tell you, McMillan's been a handful tonight.
Caden Anstedt whistled for the foul. It's his second, team sixth. And McMillan to the free throw line where he's been pretty good. Running clock here in the fourth quarter, 44-12 advantage Sockies. First by McMillan, no good.
If he can make one, he'll be the first man in double figures for North Greene.
Either team, right? Anybody
That's
have double
true.
figures?
That's true. You're right.
Pretty balanced scoring for the Socky youngsters. Second one by McMillan is good.
He's got 10. Into the ball game now comes Rollins, and he'll sit down Hensey. Daniel and Allen out there with Musgrave, Anstedt, and Daniel. Daniel finds an opening, puts it up, won't fall. Anstedt rebound, turnaround shot up and good. And Caden Anstedt has 7. And the young Sockies lead at 46-13 on the running clock, fourth quarter. It'll be Scott bringing it across the timeline against Daniel. Works it right side. Gets it down to McMillan. Fakes, shot up off the window, won't fall. Gets his own rebound, post move. He's knocked backwards, and Anstedt's going to pick up another foul.
So it'll be his third now.
Nope, they didn't call it on Anstedt.
It'll be Allen, his first.
I'll be darned. He bailed out Anstedt. Good for you, Connor. That's what you do. Free throws for McMillan again. He's got 10 points. He is 2 for 4 from the free throw line, 46-13 with 6:12 and counting left in the fourth quarter on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
First one by McMillan, a little short.
I think he's getting tired, Charlie. Ty Rylander Run and Walk, virtual event registration through February 20th, 2021. Go to the Facebook page to find out more. It'll run from the 20th to the 31st on March. Make it the biggest one ever. Ty Rylander Run on Facebook page to get signed up. He did miss that one, right?
He did.
Down low, Anstedt, turnaround jumper, won't fall. Rebound comes off the other way. That's to Eilers. He'll lead it off to Scott. Now back top of the key, Michael Rollins, who'll walk it across the timeline against the long arms of Adam Musgrave. Ball knocked away and recovered by Faulkner. Now a shot up and count the bucket as the man Rollins makes his first 2, and he'll get the and one. That was not a 3, correct?
Nope, it was a 2-pointer, and Musgrave fouled him on the shot. It'll be his foul. Team, 7th or 8th?
Well, I had him for 6, but now they'll say 7.
All right, and for Musgrave, that is his
second
foul.
Oh,
yes.
well, let's see.
That's what I have as well.
You're so efficient. You're right.
Free throw up and good.
It was an interesting one. It hit the back of the rim and kind of stopped and went through. 46-16. Javen Petty on the teardrop. Couldn't get it to fall. Now Gratton's got the rebound. He'll get it back to Petty, who will look in. He ought to get it to Gratton as hard as he worked to get that ball. Back out to Daniel, top of the key. Gratton tries a screen, and then Gratton sticks the knee out, and that'll be an offensive foul and a turnover, the 13th. Gratton's going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second, team foul number 8. Player controlled, no free throws to be shot with 4:18 and counting. LSSD Trucking and 3D Leasing, 285-2808 for all your trucking needs. Give the Denham boys and their professional team a call. Shot up, no good. Rebound, McMillan up off the backboard and good. McMillan's got 12, and he leads all scorers on the night. And it's 46-18. And we'll take the mass break here in the fourth quarter. Let's take a break. 46-18. Sockies with the lead. Back with more after this.
Know that Prairie Land FS doesn't just sell seed, they treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Sharing a big family moment. Working hard from home, relaxing with a friend. Welcome to life in the broadband age, where reliable internet has never been more important. Cascom keeps your family connected with consistent speeds up to 1 gig and Plume whole home adaptive Wi-Fi. Make sure your home's ready for life in the broadband age. Call our local service team or visit us online at cascom.com.
Tell you about Illini Express, here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 to 7, Monday through Saturday. Illini Express sees patients 18 months and older with no appointment necessary. Learn more about their services offered to Illini Express by visiting IlliniHospital.org. 3:58 left in the ball game on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 217-320-4320. That's Trash Queen. Give them a call for all your trash needs. They'll do a great job. Daniel works it on the right side, back out to Petty. Now top of the key, Violet. Looks inside, can't find anybody. He'll leave it off to Gratton on the elbow. Swings the elbows a couple of times. Now Daniel gets it on a tough catch. Swings it a couple of times, works inside, knocked down, no call on the play. Turnover against the Sockies, their 14th. Pinnock working the man hard, but dribbling out of it this time will be Rollins. Right elbow, ball knocked away, taken away by Pinnock. Had it for a minute. North Greene gets it back. Daniels has got it. No, that's Biley. Now they're all fighting for it. Now Gratton's got it, and they're going to call a jump ball. It'll be Sockies basketball.
Hey, you like Biley on the floor, though, fighting for the possession for his team, even though they're up big here. Still good hustle out of this
You want playing time, that's what you do. Gingler back in the game with Biley. Also Bonds out there with Petty and Nichols. They'll play the guard. They'll bounce it right side. Gingler works inside, had the shot, decided not to take it. Bonds gets it back to Petty, works baseline. Back out top of the key. Nichols for the three. It's off the side of the rim, no good. And it'll be North Greene basketball as nobody could recover the rebound on that one. 46-18, 2:35 left in this one. Thank you to Fuzzy Clanton running the scores table over there and getting some things in here for us. Ball is deep in the corner. Oh, a little traveling music that time as the new man in the game, Ben Tapin, got called for steps. 21 turnovers now. Clock running with 2:15 left, 46-18. And we'll have some substitutions as McMillan will come in along with Hinsey and Faulkner. We'll sit down Bushnell, Eiler, and the other man to sit down now will be Tapin. Petty will bring it across the timeline with $1:57 left. Nichols, left-hand side, Bonds. With the substitutions, the Sockies have done a nice job keeping the ball moving. Viley sets the pick. Now gets the ball back after the pick on the right elbow. Swings it a couple of times. He'll dribble with the left hand. What a cross-country runner that young man turned out to be. Nichols with it, back out to Gingler. The Viley boys really did a nice job out there. Gingler's going to have to do something, or the ball's going to be taken away. And a jump ball, alternating possession. Turnover against the Sockies as it'll be North Greene basketball. They took the ball out like you do in the Olympics from years gone by. Just take it out and go. They don't do that anymore, I don't believe. Ball front court. That's Hinsey. Bounces down low. McMillan can't get it to fall. Bonds rips down his board, his third of the night. Here comes Petty the other way. With the high dribble, with a minute left in the ball game. He'll bounce it over to Nichols. Swings the hands a couple of times. Dribbles out of trouble. Works with the left-hand teardrop. Tries to find Viley, who had already broke for the rebound. And the zig and the zag comes up with a turnover. The 16th of the night on the Sockies.
Really good idea there by
unselfish
Nichols.
40 seconds left in the contest. With the basketball is Faulkner. Puts up the shot, no good. Bonds with another board. He gets hacked a couple of times. He'll leave it off to Petty. 25 seconds left. Coach Bacon will say, you can dribble if you want to out here. Now Nichols had Biley open for a minute. Works across the middle. Ball knocked away. Nichols goes back down to get it. Now the ball taken away by North Greene with 15 seconds left. Shot up on a long three, won't fall. Rebound Bonds again. 3 trips, 3 boards. 8 seconds left, and that'll be our final. 46-18. Sakis get their first win in JV action of the season. They'll play again on Friday night, and we'll take the break on the postgame show here. Our postgame show brought to you by Illini Community Hospital, serving the community since 1942 with excellent health care services, primary and specialty care, emergency medicine. Illini is here to serve you and your family. Learn more about their services at IlliniHospital.org. Back on the postgame show, 46-18, our final. We're back after these.
You can plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better, Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of the time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. For all your investment needs, call Derek Harris at 217-222-7173 or stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Gary Mendenhall is ready to serve as your City of Pittsfield mayor.
I am confident that our beautiful city has our best days ahead of us. I am determined to make this community safe and prosperous with potential for future growth. We need to work on the problems that need addressed now and also develop a promising vision for our future.
Vote for Gary Mendenhall on April 6th for Pittsfield mayor.
Well, a final score in the ball game of 46-18. Sakis led it 8-3 after one quarter, 25-6 at half, 44-12 after 3. Score a bucket in the fourth quarter and win it 46-18. They were 18 of 45, 40% from the floor on the night. 7 points from Caden Ansett, 2 from Ethan Gratton, 4 from Eli Mendenhall on the night, 8 from Nolan Daniel, 8 points from Javen Petty. Also in the scoring column tonight was Connor Allen with 7. And 6 points from Adam Musgrave. Pinnock on the night also had 4 points, I do believe. That's correct. On the other side, it was McMillan leading the way. He had 12 points for his squad. 2 for Cade Nylers, 3 for Michael Rollins, a single point for Ben Tapin on the night. And that's the scoring for North Greene. It's time for our player of the game. The financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is proud to sponsor the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. Our player of the game in the JV action tonight will be Nolan Daniel from the Sakis as he helped lead his team to their first victory of the season. The final, 46-18. That's going to do it. We're back with the varsity action after these.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, Triope and Kansas State grad Emily Carls, Nathan and new All-Star accountant Madeline Heyer. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. Do you know Kate Marable from Hometown Real Estate?
She's from my hometown.
Whether you're buying or selling a home, you can trust Kate Marable for all your home needs. 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809. Or go to www.illinoishometown.com. That's Kate Marable from Hometown Real Estate, and you can trust her because
she's from my hometown. She's from my hometown.
There's no debate. Call Kate at Hometown Real Estate today.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help you build a strategy to help your finances keep up with your needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois for a face-to-fact appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Press Yours on You would like to thank everyone in our community for your support in the past 15 years. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space with spirit wear for Unity Mustangs, Liberty Eagles, Brown County Hornets, and our hometown Central Panthers. Businesses, let us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. We are excited to now offer lasered hat patches. With limitations on attendance to local sporting events, we are excited to help bring you this game. Press Yours on You, 506 West Wood, Camp Point, Illinois.
Well, good evening to you once again. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. We're live from Whitehall, North Greene High School, where the Pittsfield Sockies and the North Greene Spartans are set to kick off their season here tonight in varsity action, and we're glad you're with us here on Central Illinois Sports. And the reason this game and every game we'll be bringing you this year is possible is because of the following sponsors: Great Rivers Bank, Carnes Communications, the City of Pittsfield, Best Systems Insulators, also Hometown Real Estate, Kate Marable Broker, Lanham Chiropractic, John Petty & Sons Custom Builders, Geared Up Custom Apparel and Awards, Trash Queen, PCRE Real Estate and Auction, Cascom, Illini Community Hospital, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, Logan Ag, Nucci's Restaurant, Niebuhr Funeral Home, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris, Illinois FBFM Bob Ray, Dear Wester Grain Services. Also by Prairieland FS, State Farm Insurance Agent Rod Prentice, Damon's Plumbing, Bowler's Universe, Press Yours on You, Real Net and Twine, LSST Trucking, Pike County Concrete, and 3D Leasing. The Pike County Express, Gary Mendenhall for Mayor of Pittsfield, the Ty Rylander Run, and Moose Lodge 420. Those are our sponsors. High school basketball action is back in the state of Illinois, and the Sockies and the Spartans kicking off here on this Tuesday night. Glad you're alongside on Central Illinois Sports. A time out here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Back to start to set the stage for this one after this.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, you can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's the new beginning. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investments, member SIPC.
Well, welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Locations in Pittsfield, Berry, and Liberty. Here to help you with your lending and personal banking needs. A friendly service and dedicated loan officers can help you with buying a home, opening a business, making a deposit. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Also, we want to tell you about some of our other sponsors. Our scoreboard sponsor is Trash Queen, serving Pike, Adams, Scott, Morgan County with residential and commercial roll-off service. They offer 10, 15, and 20-yard roll-off containers. Call 217-320-4320. That's for Trash Queen. Well, it's the first varsity game we'll see of the season. Billy Hickox, John Ray Daring, and help me.
Brian Sorrell.
Brian Sorrell. Our
referees tonight. Referees, man, they're in a shortage right now. Have you ever thought about donning the stripes? Yeah, it's a good time to do it. Log on to ihsa.org and to find out how you can become an official. And then you can tell people how to do things instead of just yelling it from the stands. It's the pregame show brought to you by Great Rivers Bank. If you just take this, it would have it for you, and you wouldn't have to point across there, Jack. Great Rivers Bank.
Good to me.
I know. Great Rivers Bank, they're good to you as well in Pittsfield, Liberty, and Berry. The loan officers are very friendly, very experienced, and they can help get you great rates right now at Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Coach from North Greene is a fan of the play-by-play man. Look at their starters. They're all in a row together.
I know. Justin Vineyard knew I liked him, and good man here as the head coach for the North Greene Spartans. We're 5.5 minutes away from the, well, it's not really a tip-off. It's the
handoff.
Start of the game.
It's a handoff.
We'll talk more about it on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. No job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, we couldn't resist. Call Braden today at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
They say nothing in life is free. Well, we're here to tell you they're wrong. Because when you switch to US Cellular, you can get the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free with no hidden requirements. That's right, the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G has launched and you can get it for free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular. Terms and conditions apply. See store or uscellular.com for details.
Cards Communications, your local U.S. Cellular agent on the corner of Jackson and Washington Street in Pittsfield. Call 285-5400 for Cards Communications.
I'm Gary Mendenhall. I'm running for mayor because I believe in the future of Pittsfield and our citizens. We have the potential to thrive economically and safely in a state where the outlook appears tough. Let's grow and prosper as a community through job creation, tourism, and recreation. We are neighbors and friends who care, love, support, and stand up together.
On April 6th, vote for Gary Mendenhall for mayor of Pittsfield.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
Well, let's get ready for tonight's action as we look at the keys to the game between the Sockies and the Spartans, Charlie.
Well, I mean, for both teams, Jack, I'd say got to just try to limit the number of turnovers. They're going to happen. As little of practice as these guys have had, turnovers are going to happen. We saw that even in the JV game, and so limit those turnovers for the Sockie squad. They've got a little bit of a height advantage in this contest. They'll have to try to exploit that. I think North Greene's got a little bit of an advantage on the quickness side. We saw Suttles, Mitchell, and Gage all play quite a bit at the guard spots last year, and they're all three very, very quick. For North Greene, they're going to want to try to, I think, speed it up a little bit. But the only problem with that is not an extremely deep bench, so they're going to be very welcoming with the mask breaks at the under 4 timeouts.
I'd say one of the keys also for the Sockies is the program. These kids have done the same things over and over again, and even when you're away from the game, you know what you're supposed to do. It's a little easier than trying to teach new kids, as Coach Vineyards had to do. Those are the keys to the game. We're going to take a break and tell you about Geared Up Custom Apparel and Awards. Does your business or organization need custom apparel? T-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, jackets. Geared Up has the gear you need. Visit WeGearYouUp.com or call 217-473-6290 or stop by on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at the store. 10 o'clock till 6 on Thursdays and Fridays. Saturdays 9 to 2. And we'll have some guests working the store for us while we'll be doing some broadcasting. Our final break. Lineups come your way after these.
Sharing a big family moment, working hard from home, relaxing with a friend. Welcome to life in the broadband age, where reliable internet has never been more important. Cascom keeps your family connected with consistent speeds up to 1 gig and Plume whole home adaptive Wi-Fi. Make sure your home's ready for life in the broadband age. Call our local service team or visit us online at cascom.com.
In the charming town of Pittsfield, Illinois, awaits a dining experience sure to impress. Nucci's Restaurant, specializing in Italian cuisine, succulent steaks, seafood, pasta, burgers, sandwiches, and scrumptious desserts, all made to order. Mouth-watering and high-quality dishes at affordable prices. Nucci's is the perfect setting for a dinner date or a family meal. It's more than dining, it's an experience. Check out Facebook for live entertainment. Once you experience Nucci's, it will become a favorite destination.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461 or on the web at dearwesterngrain.com.
Starting lineups brought to you by Bowler's Universe, open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Saturday, 4 to midnight, offering many menu items from burgers and fries to specialty pizzas. Try their many craft beers, open bowling each February 6th, 13th, and 20th. Come out and enjoy the fun.
Well, let's be the starting lineups. First of all, for the visiting Sockies, Brad Tommy, their head coach, assisted by Scott Bacon and Jordan Cawthon. Their lineup looks like this. At a guard, a 6-foot junior, TJ Rio. At a second guard, the 5'9" junior, Nate Scranton. At the third guard, the 6-foot senior, Cade Tomhabe. At a forward, he's a 6'3" senior, Peyton Apps. And at the other four, the 6'3 junior Carter Klatt. Klatt, Abs, Tom Habe, Scranton, and Rio for the Pittsfield Sockies. For the North Green Spartans, Justin Vineyard, their head coach. Scott Caristi is an assistant along with Connor Vincent. Their lineup looks like this. At a guard, he's a 5'10 sophomore, Michael Wilson. At a second guard, a 5'10 senior, Taylor Gage. And at the third guard, the 6' senior, Dalton Mitchell. At a forward, a 6'3 senior, Jacob Settles. And at the other forward, the 6'3 junior, check that, senior, Levi Ballard. Ballard, Mitchell, Settles, Wilson, and Gage for the North Green Spartans.
Ought to be a fun night tonight as we get ready to get basketball action underway. And we thank the folks at Great Rivers Bank for being our pregame sponsor. The first ball of the night handed off will be brought to you by Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper serving Pike County since 1991. Check it out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. They deliver and will deliver you many contests. Tomorrow night, junior high action from Liberty. I think you'll start about 6 o'clock, and we'll have JV action starting at 5 o'clock tomorrow night from Griggsville Perry, and the varsity action against Greenview to follow. John and I will have that call. Charlie and Tom Reinhardt will be on the call at Liberty tomorrow night. And Charlie will explain to you how you can watch all that. Let's get ready to play basketball tonight. First varsity game of the season.
Visiting team gets the ball to start the game, and the Sockies will have it first here against the North Green Spartans. Sockies are in the red uniforms. They start tonight right to left on your screen. Just underway here in the first quarter, the first game of the season on Central Illinois Sports. Tommy with the basketball right side. Dribble drive now, pulls it back out. He'll pass it top of the key to Rio. Rio on the triple threat, tries to thread the needle and turns it over. First turnover of the night on the Sockies. Ballard with the steal. He'll give it to Mitchell into the front court left side, Gage. Gage on the dribble, top of the key, quick pass, Ballard. He'll pass it back, same spot, left side now to Settles. Hands it off to Mitchell. Check that is Wilson with the shot, no good. Offensive rebound, though, run down by Ballard. North Green with a chance to reset and attack. 7:19 to play in the first. Dribble drive in by Mitchell. Gets to the rim and scores. And the Spartans with an early 2-0 advantage on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Mitchell says, just get out of the way. I'll take it to the hoop. Apps with the basketball. Top of the key now, TJ Reel. Looks for Klatt, turns and faces. Free throw line extended. Bounce pass to Apps. Looks for the pass down low. Wasn't open. Instead, Tom Habe will pop out front. Tries to dribble. Kicks it left side and is fouled. Is Tom Habe at the 6:52 mark of the first.
Gage will pick up the foul, his first, team first. Tom Habe being aggressive on the offensive side, and Gage just a half a step slow that time. 2-0 North Green. 6:52 left first quarter. Trash Queen scoreboard.
Out of bounds underneath for the Sockies. It is Apps. Inbounds pass comes to Klatt. Goes up with it. Shot no good. Hacked in the act. He'll shoot 2 shots.
Klatt will get a pair, and the foul will go against North Green.
Gage again, I believe.
Yeah, let's take a look. It looks like Gage is going to pick up his second in a couple of seconds. Klatt will shoot a pair, trying to tie this one up. First one is up and good. First free throw and point of the season for Carter Klatt.
Railnet and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. Your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. Stop by and see them or call 285-5013.
Second one would not fall, and the rebound came off the other way. That was to Wilson, I believe.
Into the front court, Gage brings the basketball. Stays out there with 2 fouls in under a minute and a half of gameplay. Top of the key gives the ball to Wilson. Wilson will hand it off on the right wing. That's Ballard. Ballard on the bounce, looks for an opening, kicks it right side, Gage. 2-1 North Green here in the top of the first quarter. Left side with the basketball, Dalton Mitchell. Dribble drive, pass now tipped away by Apps, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Spartans on the baseline here.
Apps' quick hands just about caused the turnover that time. Damon Emmert from Great Rivers Bank here to help you with auto, residential, commercial loan needs. 217-285-4404, Great Rivers Bank.
Underneath here, lob pass comes in, and Scranton's got a hand on it. Now Klatt does as well, and he steals it away. Turnover the first by North Green. Tom Habe on the run into the front court for the Sockies. Kicks it out front to Scranton. Gets away from the man. Left side, Apps for 3. It won't fall. Rebound fought for, and a foul underneath on the rebound. This one against Carter Klatt.
Klatt picks up his first team foul against the Sockies. Second rebound for Wilson of the night already.
6:02 to play in the first. Here comes Joel Clements into the game. Carter Klatt takes the chair for Pittsfield. Clements is a 6'1 senior. Into the front court, Mitchell will play the point now. Kicks it off on the right wing to Gage. Top of the key back to Mitchell. With Scranton on him in the defense here. Left side settles for a three, no good. Long rebound, TJ Reel. Off to the races into the front court. Dribble drive in, shot up left hand, good. Reel to the rack with the left hand runner is good. And makes it a 3-2 advantage for the Sockies. Their first lead of the night and season on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 5:32 to play in the first. And now a foul going to be called underneath away from the ball against Joel Clemens as he was holding Michael Wilson, who was trying to post up.
His first, team second, both on the post man in that position. Clements in there for Klatt, and each one has a foul now. It'll be North Greene basketball underneath their bucket, trailing 3-2 at the 5:26 mark.
Settles to inbound, does so to Gage. Top of the key, Ballard, over to Mitchell. Mitchell in the triple threat on the wing, gives it off to Wilson for a three. Mr. Wilson with the air ball, and the rebound down to Tomei. He'll push it into the front court for the Sockies. Kicks to the corner, Reel. Back to Tomei, around the horn to Apps. 5:09 to play in the first. Sockies on top, 3-2. Tomei, deep three, right wing, in and out, no good. Rebound pulled in by Mitchell. Outlet pass goes to Gage. He's on the trot into the front court, just under 5 to play in the first. Gage into the corner to Suttles. He'll pass it off on the wing now. Mitchell skips it across to Gage. Wants to get a screener. Now tries the drive. Kicks it to Ballard behind the arc. 3-2 Pittsfield in a low-scoring game so far here. Now Mitchell's picked up the dribble. Passes it across the top to Suttles. Back to Mitchell. Sockies in the matchup man-to-man. Right side here is a drive-in. Shot up no good by Wilson, and he's fouled by TJ Reel.
His first, team third. Free throws to be shot. And that will be Wilson on the free throw line. I think we got a mass timeout. I thought it was under 4, but they're going to take the timeout. We'll take it to 3-2 Pittsfield, 4:32 left in the quarter. We're back after this.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the city of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The city of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season. Know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
TJ Reel fouled Michael Wilson after the timeout for the mass break. Wilson will try to get his first points of the night. First tie of the night comes at the 3-3 mark as Wilson makes the first.
Klatt going to re-enter the game for the Sockies. He will replace Apps. Apps to the bench for the first time.
We've had one lead change in the ball game, and we could have our second if Wilson can make the second here. It's up and good, and it's a 4-3 North Greene lead. Our second lead change.
Spartans with the advantage, 4:28 to play in the first on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Clements with it on the right wing. Goes out top to Marco Ballinger, who's into the game for the first time tonight. Ballinger to Klatt, right side, Reel. Looking down low, Clements trying to find some space in the paint. Reel on the drive now is hacked on the arm, and it'll be ball out of bounds to the Sockies underneath.
Reel broke the defense down a little bit, and the foul goes against Braden Roberts, they say. His first, team third.
Ball out of bounds underneath for the Sockies. Reel to inbound. Looks in, gets it to Klatt. Klatt comes down, goes back up, and it's good. Klatt with his first two. And makes it a 5-4 Socky advantage. Lead change number 3. Call it 3 points for Klatt. First two from the floor. Had the free throw earlier. Suttles has the ball out front. Right side now to Ballard on the wing. Between those circles over to Mitchell. Mitchell with the dribble drive. Kicks it left side. Wilson. Wilson on a single dribble. Back out goes the pass to Suttles. He'll try the drive and kick. Right wing Roberts. Roberts is a junior. No height listed. Puts up a shot. No good. Rebound to TJ Reel. His first. Off the Tom Abe into the front court come the Sockies. Clemens with it on the wing right side. Reel. Now Tom Have off the screen. He's open for a three, and he'll miss it as it rims in and out. The rebound pulled in by Mitchell. Mitchell being hounded by Ballinger on the defensive side. Here's a drive by Mitchell. Gets to the rim, no good. Weak side rebound, put back, won't fall for Ballard. This time Klatt has the board for the Sockies. His second. Tame brings it into the front court. Clemens left side. 3:10 to play in the first. 5-4 the advantage for the Sockies. And now here's a tackle out front by Mitchell as he takes down Ballinger.
Mitchell's going to pick up the foul. That'll be his first of the night. 4th team foul. Ballinger went down hard. Reel sits down and Scranton comes in. Joel Clements down. Viley, is that Viley into the game? No, who is that? That's a Stout. Excuse me. And Apps into the ball game.
If you just look at the little card in front of you with the numbers on it and match them up, it's like the old matching game. You remember playing that as a kid, Jack? Go Fish. All right, 3:03 to play in the first. Ball was knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Sockies underneath. 5-4 is the advantage for Pittsfield, and kind of a sloppy, low-scoring game like we thought it might be, with very little practice for any teams. Inbounds pass. Apps gets it out front to Ballinger. Left side, Scranton with the shot fake. Top of the key, Ballinger. He'll put it on the deck here with the right hand. Looking for somebody to pop out front. And now a pass nearly stolen away, and it is by Suttles into the front court. Off to Mitchell, runner good. Mitchell with another 2. And makes it 6-5 Spartans.
Lead change number 4.
Into the front court, Stout. Top of the key, Apps fakes now, drives. Little floater on the teardrop, and it's good. Apps with his first 2. 7-6 Sockies. Back and forth they go in the first. 2:28 to play in this first quarter on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Mitchell has the basketball for the North Greene Spartans. Wants to go at Ballinger here, a little ISO action. He'll pass it out front to Braden Roberts. Stolen away by Scranton. Scranton with the larceny. Layup at the other end is no good, but he's fouled, and he'll shoot 2 shots.
Scranton will shoot a pair, looking for his first points of the night. Sockies looking for their biggest lead to the ball game. That will go against Mitchell. No, still waiting to see who it's against. And it'll be Scranton to the free throw line.
It's going to be against Braden Roberts, I believe, Jack.
It'll be his second. Team foul number 5. First one up by Scranton is good, and we are tied at 7.
Moose Lodge 420 is a proud supporter of many community organizations and activities. During the cold winter months, Moose Lodge 420 has their coat rack in front of their building. Need a coat? Take one. Have a coat? Leave one. No questions asked. Stay warm and safe this winter.
It's 8-6 actually, not tied. I was a little slow on that one. 9-6 now. Scranton makes them both, his first 2.
Scranton looks like a kid that could sit at the line all day, stand actually, but stand at the line all day and just never miss, doesn't he?
Biggest lead of the ball game for the Sockies, this 3-point lead.
Mitchell to Ballard. Ballard turns and faces. Now he's lost the dribble. Pass goes out front to a new man. That's Jordan Nichols into the game. Jordan Nichols is a 6-foot senior. Here's a pass now, knocked loose down low. Klatt battling over it with Ballard, and Ballard called for the foul.
Well, the turnover came first, and then Ballard picked up the foul, his first, team foul number 6. 1-1 after this, and
timeout.
Timeout on the court. 9-6, 1:51 left in the quarter. We're back after this.
You can plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better, Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
9-6 in favor of the Sockies, their biggest lead of the ball game and the basketball after the North Greene timeout.
Sockies looking to build on that advantage on this trip down the court. Apps with it out front to Stout. Gives it to Scranton. Now Klatt gets a touch of the free throw line. Off to Apps, catches, pops, in and out, won't fall. Rebound down to Ballard. Ballard now is tied up by Tomave. Ball comes free, Suttles runs it down to Mitchell. North Greene wants to push. Mitchell on the run into the front court. Tucks and runs, and a blocking foul going to be called against one of the Sockies. I believe that will be Bobby Stout's first.
Stout's first. Team foul number 4, ball out of bounds, North Greene. 1:24 left in the quarter on the Trash Queen scoreboard, and Klatt sits down.
108th here, Suttles to inbound for North Greene. Wearing the whites tonight. Ball free out front, ripped in by Michael Wilson. Wilson to Mitchell. Mitchell drives, little fadeaway shot off the side of the backboard, no good. TJ Reel has the board, his second of this affair. He'll push into the front court, finds Scranton left wing, fakes the three out to Tom Hay. Tom Hay with a dribble drive, gets caught in the middle, back out to Scranton for a tray, yes. Scranton tickles the twine from 19-9, and the Sockys have a 12-6 advantage with under a minute to play in this first quarter.
Scranton with 5.
He's been a spark for the Sockys here in the last few moments. Right side, here's trying to answer, settles for the tray, off the iron, no good. Rebound by Wilson. Check that, Mitchell skied high. His putback won't fall. That's because he's fouled, and he'll shoot a pair.
Scranton will pick up his first, team foul number 5. It's a shooting foul. And going to the free throw line will be Dalton Mitchell. He's got 4 points in the night, leading his team. 12-6 Sockys, 42.6 seconds left in the half, or the quarter, I should say, on the Trash Queen scoreboard. First one is up and will not fall through.
Here comes Clapp back in for Pittsfield. Stout sits down on the other side. Taking a chair is Jordan Nichols, and Taylor Gage will return to the fray.
Dalton Mitchell will try to add to his 4 points in the night and get his team a little closer. They trail by 6, biggest lead of the ball game for the Sockys right now. Second one in and out, no good. Clapp picks up his third board of the night.
38 seconds to play in the first quarter. 12-6 the advantage for the Sockys. They'll look to add to it here. Apps with it on the wing. Top of the key reel. Free throw line over to Clapp. Clapp on the dribble drive. Gets to the rim. Scores again. Clapp another 2. He's got 5. Makes it 14-6 Pittsfield. Sockys are on a 9-0 run. Gage with it on the wing, out top to Wilson. Wilson tries the spin move, might have traveled. Shot up is way short. Rebound out of bounds to Pittsfield with 8.1 seconds to play in the first.
Good defense by the Sockys caused that to happen. In the spin move, he just lost track of where he was at, and the ball went out of bounds on the air ball.
It'll be length of the court to go for the Sockys. Tom Have has it with 4 as he brings it across the half-court line. Dribble drive, kicks right side. Apps 3, no good. As it goes begging as the quarter buzzer sounds, and after a quarter of play, it's Pittsfield 14, North Greene 6, as you watch high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports.
Prairie Land FS is locally owned and operated. We proudly serve our neighbors like you with 24-hour service to ensure the comfort of you and your family. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Well, we're here to tell you they're wrong. Because when you switch to US Cellular, you can get the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free with no hidden requirements. That's right, the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G has launched and you can get it for free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular. Terms and conditions apply. See store or uscellular.com for details.
Cards Communications, your local U.S. Cellular agent on the corner of Jackson and Washington Street in Pittsfield. Call 285-5400 for Cards Communications.
Sockys lead 14-6 after one quarter. They're 5 of 10 from the field, 50%, 1 of 5 from the arc, 20%, 3 or 4 from the free throw line, led by Carter Klatt and Nate Scranton with 5 points apiece. 2 for 13 is North Greene, 15.3%, 0 of 4 from the arc, 2 for 4 from the free throw line, led by Dalton Mitchell with 4 points. It'll be North Greene basketball as we start second quarter action on Central Illinois Sports.
Mitchell will have it. Gage, Wilson, Suttles, and Ballard for this squad. That's how they started the game, I believe. Here's a dribble drive by Gage. Goes high, shot no good. Rebound, tipped around. Comes down to Tom Abe. Tom Abe will push. Left side Reel, up and under. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Reel, and it will be North Greene basketball.
That was an aggressive play by North Greene, and they got by with the block that time, I guess, with a kind of knocking the ball away. Not really a turnover. Missed shot.
14-6 Sockys. Little three-quarter court pressure now by Pittsfield. Suttles brings it down low to Ballard. Caught on the hip and travel. Turnover on the Spartans here. They had the right idea and they broke the press pretty well. Just couldn't complete the deal.
4 turnovers now on North Greene, 2 on the Sockys. So nice job taking care of the ball in the early going here.
7.5 minutes to play in the second quarter. It's a 14-6 advantage for Pittsfield. Scranton, Tom Have, Reel, Klatt, and Apps. The 5 for the Sockys to start this quarter. Tommy will get it on the wing, dribble drive in, little floater up, forced it, shot no good. Rebound to Mitchell. Mitchell will turn and take it himself into the front court. Thought about the stretch pass, now left side Wilson, shot fake on a drive, kicks to Ballard for the set shot, 3, no good. Rebound fought for, Wilson fighting for it, but his foot was on the baseline. Out of bounds to the Sockies, length of the court to go, and here comes Walker McMillan into the game. He was the big scorer for North Greene in the JV contest, and I thought really played hard.
Had 12 points, and they're needing a little help on the inside and a little bit more aggressiveness. And he comes in to try to give his team a spark. They trail by 8, under 7 minutes left in the half. Sockies with a 14-6 lead.
Slow start to the second quarter for both squads. Here's Cladd as somebody went flying underneath. His shot no good, and on his derriere, getting the rebound that time was Wilson. Ball knocked around, now comes free to Mitchell. 3-on-1 into the front court. Kicks it to McMillan, shot no good. Mitchell tries to save it in. Saves it off of Reel, who was already standing out of bounds, so it will stay with North Greene underneath. Joel Clements will return. Carter Klatt will take a chair for Pittsfield.
TJ said, I can't touch that ball because I'm out of bounds, and then he got touched with the ball on a tough save by North Greene off of TJ Reel.
6:37 to play in the half, 14-6 Pittsfield. Inbounds pass to Gage, going to try to post up against Scranton in a little man's game there. Now he drives, and Scranton called for a blocking foul.
Scranton will pick up the foul, his second, team foul number 6. We'll see if the Sockies do a substitution here with Scranton picking up his second early in the second quarter, 6:33 left in the half. No movement on the bench yet.
I think they're going to bring Ballinger back in, but not before the ball gets administered. 6:33 to play in the second. Inbounds pass comes to Suttles. Suttles has his pocket nearly picked by Apps, gets it back, drives, and now Apps will be called for a foul here.
Apps will pick up the foul. That will be his first. Team foul number 7. Free throws to be shot by North Greene. They're 2 for 4 from the charity stripe. And we'll see Jacob Suttles go to the free throw line looking for his first points. Ballard in, and Scranton sits down. Congratulations to Peyton Apps heading to Danville Junior College, and Cade Tomhave heading to Illinois Wesleyan to play baseball next year. 14-6 with 6:26 left in the half. Free throw no good, and the rebound comes off to Apps. I think that's his first. It is.
Tomhave into the front court. Out top to Reel. Left side Bounger. 4-3. Marco left it short, and the rebound down to McMillan. Outlet pass goes to Wilson. Wilson on the drive into the front court. Gets around the defender. In the air. Makes the adjustment. Count the basket. And 1.
Wilson's got 4. He'll get the and 1. Foul on the Sockies. We'll count the bucket. And who's the foul on?
Reel.
TJ Reel will pick up his second foul. Team foul number 8. It's a 14-8 ball game. And the free throw no good, and the rebound comes off to Apps, his second in a row.
Apps will bring the ball toward the front court himself. Pittsfield's lead trimmed to 6 here. They have not scored in the quarter. 6 minutes to play in the second. Clemens finds a knifing TJ Reel, who misses the bunny with the left hand of the rebound down to North Greene's Wilson. To Mitchell.
Nice 5 by Clemens.
Mitchell into the front court, trying to change directions, and changes directions by dragging the foot.
6th turnover against North Greene. Here comes Jackson Fish into the game. And TJ Reel, who picked up his second, will have to sit down.
Can I say something?
You can.
Mitchell, this happened to be a guy that just did it, but a lot of guys do it. If you get called for a foul or you have the ball in your hand with the whistle, go hand the ball to the official.
Yep.
Just hand the ball to the official. It's not hard. It's just a little sign of respect. Jackson Fish into the game. Out top to Ballinger. Over to Apps behind the arc right side. Fish is a junior. Stands about 5'9". He'll throw a nice bounce pass down the Ballinger. Shot fake. Kicks it back out to Tomhave from 15. Too hard. Rebound on the offensive side, though, to Clemens. Gets it to Fish, who called for traveling.
3rd turnover against the Sockies. Fish kind of caught it in between there. Dragged the foot. 1st turnover against him. 3rd on the team for the night. Fouls are 8-6 against the Sockies. 5:22 left in the half. Trash Queen scoreboard 14-8 Sockies. We've been frozen on that score for a little while.
A long while. Mitchell with the basketball. 5:13 to play in the second quarter. Out to Suttles between the circles against Apps. Wants to go a little one-on-one. Drives, throws up an off-balance shot, no good. Rebound Ballard as the Sockies have given up a lot of second chance opportunities. And on the putback, Ballard is fouled and he'll shoot 2.
Fish will pick up the foul as he got caught with good position by Ballard that time. Levi Ballard looks for his first points. He's got a foul and a rebound so far on the night. 5:05 left in the half, and the free throw is up, no good, and the rebound comes off to Apps, and he's become a rebounding machine. That's his 3rd and 3 trips.
I guess they say Fish fouled him on the floor, huh? I thought it was a shooting foul.
Fantastic.
Here's Fish out to Ballinger on a pass that was tipped. Fish will run through now. Brings it out front to Clements. Clements looks for an opening. A little stagnant is the offense right now for Pittsfield. Hasn't scored in the quarter, leading 14-8.
McMillan might have been holding on to Clements that time. If he'd have forced the issue, he probably got the foul called on him.
Dame pulls it out front, resets the offense. Gets it to Clements, now free throw line Ballinger. Down low, tried to force it in, ball tipped around, out of bounds. It'll be Saki basketball underneath. In comes Klatt, and they'll also have the mask break. 4:28 to play in the half. It is a 14-8 advantage for Pittsfield on top of North Greene. Back after this.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of the time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. For all your investment needs, call Derek Harris at 217-222-7173 or stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
4:28 left in the half, 14-8 in favor of the Sakis. It was a 6-5 North Greene game at one time. That tells you a lot.
Inbounds pass to Tom. Abe comes down with it, goes up between 2 men. Fouled, no call. Rebound on the play, pulled down by North Greene. Settles into the front court. He pulls it back out top to Mitchell.
Ooh.
Mitchell travels on the takeoff and is called for doing so.
Stutter step beach side. That'll be a turnover, and that will be the 7th on North Greene. Sakis have turned it over 3 times.
Tommy, Fish, Apps, Klatt, and Stout for the Sakis right now in a 14-8 game. Still not scored in the quarter, now a turnover.
Bobby Stout had the pass come to him and was thinking ahead and had it go off his hip. It happens.
North Greene trying to cut it even closer here as Mitchell will bring it up. On the dribble against Tommy. Gets the screen from Ballard. Now switched off onto Fish. Hands it to Gage. Gage on the dribble drive. Little floater up in the lane. No good. Rebound down to Klatt. Klatt with another board. What is 3rd? Over to Apps.
Right.
Apps will take it into the front court. Full speed ahead. Drives, kicks. Fish for a 3. Good from downtown Jackson Fish. He's got his first 3. Makes it 17-8. Caught and shot and knocked it down. Did Fish. 3:35 to play in the second quarter. Sakis lead by 9. Suttles has it on the left wing. Against Apps, tries the drive, gets caught in the air, shot up no good, rebound Tomei. His 3rd. He's got it in the backcourt, 2 defenders on him. He'll throw it ahead to Apps. Apps will try to penetrate, drives all the way in. Little scoop shot, no good. Foul, they'll shoot a pair.
Apps forced the issue. He's got a pair of points on the night, and he'll go to the free throw line trying to double up on that. Foul will go against North Greene. And it'll be against McMillan, his first, team foul number 7. But this is a 2-shot foul. I think it's the first time the Sakis have had a 2-shot foul on that. Klatt had one. Apps with 2 points, and the first one hits the back of the rim and falls through.
LSSG Trucking and 3D Leasing for all of your hauling needs. 285-2808. See the Dunham boys and their professional team at LSSG Trucking and 3D Leasing.
Trash Queen scoreboard, biggest lead of the night for the Sakis of 10, 18-8 with 3:16 left in the half. Apps can't get the second one to fall. McMillan picks up his second board in this contest.
See McMillan back in. Here's a travel by Mitchell, but he'll be fouled first. Jess Hayden is into the game for the Sakis for the first time. Jess is a junior, and he's going to pick up his first foul. Welcome to the night, Jess.
9th team foul. Free throws coming the other way. They'll go for Mitchell. He's 0 for 2 from the free throw line, has 4 points. 18-8, 3:07 left in the half. First one up and good by Mitchell.
Jess is a 6'3" junior now. Really sprouted up.
Thomas Hull said, Jess Hayden is on the varsity now? That was a little kid a couple of days ago. I said, it happens, buddy, it happens. He's got 6, does Mitchell, because he makes them both.
18-10 with 3:05 to play in this second quarter. Pittsfield the lead in the basketball. A little three-quarter court pressure by North Greene. Hayden with it, traveled. Didn't get called for it, though. Now to Apps. Bounce pass finds Bobby Stout. He'll try the drive in, trying to muscle up. Hands it off to Klatt. Klatt with a single dribble. Now turns and shoots it, and it falls through.
Soft touch by Klatt. He's got 7.
He turned around and said, well, there's the basket. Let's just put it in there. 2:38 to play in the half. Saki's a 10-point lead. Here's Mitchell on the drive. A jump ball call. It'll be Pittsfield ball on the alternating possession arrow.
North Greene's offense right now is just driving. And I think, well, I thought they called a timeout, but apparently they did not.
Just a jump ball.
Stout will sit down.
And back in is
Clemens, I guess.
Yep, Joel Clemens. 2:32 to play here in the first half. 20-10 Pittsfield on top on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Apps left side to Clemens.
Joel already a senior. Wow.
He'll go to Jess Hayden, top of the key. Hayden, free throw line, finds Klatt. Turns and faces against Wilson. Tries the drive, kicks it to Tom Hay for the 3. No good. Rebound. Tom Hay fouls as he and Mitchell went after it. And Tom Hay called for the foul. And Kate's shot is just a hair off. He's close.
His first 10th team foul. Double bonus situation for North Greene. 20-10. Saki's with the lead with 2:12 left in the half. And if they can clean things up, they could spread that lead out a little bit against the Spartan squad. Mitchell, who's got 6 points in the night, 2 for 4 at the free throw line, but 2 in a row the last time out, and misses the first.
The Ty Rylander Run and Walk. It's a virtual event this year. Registration through February 20th for the 2021 event. It'll be March 20th through the 31st. Let's make it the biggest ever. Go to the Ty Rylander Run on Facebook and find out registration information.
Mitchell got the offensive board, and then the miss, and another offensive board. Now a block by Apps.
To Suttles, and he gives it to Mitchell, who promptly travels.
9th turnover, but Saki's getting beat on the defensive board here. A couple offensive rebounds that time by Mitchell and McMillan.
1:58 to play in the half. 20-10 is the advantage for Pittsfield on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
Saki's shooting 35%, but still have the 10-point lead.
Tom Ave with the basketball. He'll work it on the wing over to Apps. Free throw line, Klatt. Klatt on the drive in the middle is muscled up against McMillan. Fouled, and he'll shoot 2.
Klatt 1 for 2 from the free throw line, has 7 points. He'll get a pair here. And who did you tell me that foul was on?
McMillan, I believe.
McMillan will pick up his second. Team foul number 8. Klatt will try to add to his team leading 7 points on the night. Carter's first one is up and good. 8 for him now.
Here comes Ballard back into the game. McMillan will take a chair for the Spartans.
21-10, biggest lead of the ball game. Shout out to Carter's sis. I bet she's watching the game from maybe Arizona these days, I think.
Winslow?
Second one up and good by Klatt. Winslow,
Arizona?
I don't know. 22-10, Saki's with their biggest lead now.
12-point advantage. 1:38 to play in the second quarter.
1-2-2, three-quarter court press by the Sakis.
There's a pass into the corner, finds Wilson, out to Mitchell. Mitchell will try the dribble drive, gets to the middle, shot up is good. Mitchell with another 2.
Mitchell with a Euro step, he's got 8.
22-12 with 1 minute and 18 seconds remaining in the half. We will have the Carnes Communications halftime show coming up for you here at halftime. Klatt, left wing Clemens. He will throw it out top to Ballinger now. Cade Tomave gets a touch. 1 minute to play in the second quarter. On the right side, Apps with the basketball. Skip pass to Ballinger, over to Tom Have. Tom Have catches, now puts it on the deck. Drives in, finds an opening, little floater up, right hand, good. Tom Have, good stick-to-itiveness that time, just kept driving at the rim. The C's parted, and he's got his first 2 of the night. 24-12 with 42 seconds to play in the second quarter. Mitchell to Wilson. Wilson fakes the three with Klatt out on him on the defensive side. Dribble drive, shot put up is no good, but he's fouled by Clements.
Mitchell will go to the free throw line. Clements will pick up his second foul of the night. 11 team fouls now. Shooting foul or double bonus, whichever you prefer. Mitchell is 2 for 6 on the night from the free throw line and has 8 points. 24-12, and Mitchell makes the first. He has 9. 24-13 now in favor of the Sockys on the Trice Queen scoreboard. Scranton comes back in. Ballinger sits down. And TJ Reel back in, both of them with 2 fouls apiece, but with 33 seconds left, they're hoping they'll be on the offensive side and can get in the game and not worry about that foul. Second one up is also good by Mitchell. Half good, half bad. He's got 10.
24-14.
No.
And with 25 seconds to play in the half, the Sockys have a 10-point lead in the basketball. They'll look to hold it for a final shot. Scranton back into the game. He will put it on the deck. Right side of Tomei with 13 seconds left. Mitchell out on Tomei. Tomei with the dribble drive. Little floater up, right hand, good. Tomei takes it to the middle and scores again. 26-14. Into the front court, Ballard with it. He doesn't look to give it up. Just drives in, puts up a runner, no good. A rebound at the buzzer, goes free. And at halftime, it is Pittsfield 26, North Greene 14 as we take you to the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. Sockys up by 12 at the half. Halftime stats and more after this.
They say nothing in life is free. Well, we're here to tell you they're wrong. Because when you switch to U.S. Cellular, you can get the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free with no hidden requirements. That's right, the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G has launched and you can get it for free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular. Terms and conditions apply. See store or uscellular.com for details.
Carnes Communications, your local U.S. Cellular agent on the corner of Jackson and Washington Street in Pittsfield. Call 285-5400 for Carnes Communication. Gary Mendenhall is ready to serve as your City of Pittsfield mayor.
I am confident that our beautiful city has our best days ahead of us. I am determined to make this community safe and prosperous with potential for future growth. We need to work on the problems that need addressed now and also develop a promising vision for our future.
Vote for Gary Mendenhall on April 6th for Pittsfield mayor.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, Triopian and Kansas State grad Emily Carls, Nathan and new All-Star accountant Madeline Heyer. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. Do you know Kate Marable from Hometown Real Estate?
She's from my hometown.
Whether you're buying or selling a home, you can trust Kate Marable for all your home needs. 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809. Or go to www.illinoishometown.com. That's Kate Marable from Hometown Real Estate, and you can trust her because
she's from my hometown. She's from my hometown.
There's no debate. Call Kate at Hometown Real Estate today.
Sockys led 14-6 after one quarter. They lead at 26-14 here at the halftime break. Sockys are 9 of 22 in the first half, and that calculates out to 41%. They are 2 of 8 from the arc, 25%, and 6 of 7 from the free throw line. So doing a good job from the arc tonight, shooting 85.7%. North Greene's 4 of 24 in the first half of play for a shooting percentage of 17%, 0 of 5 from the arc, and 5 of 11 from the free throw line for 45%. Turnovers in the ball game, 9 on the Spartans in the first half and 4 on the Sockys. Fouls, 2 on Braden Roberts from North Greene, 1 on Dalton Mitchell, 2 on Taylor Gage, 1 on Levi Ballard, 2 on Walker McMillan. On the other side, a single foul on Peyton Apps, 2 on Joel Clements, a foul on Carter Klatt, 1 on Jackson Fish, 1 on Cade Tomhave, 2 fouls on Nate Scranton and TJ Reel, a single foul on Jess Hayden, and 1 on Bobby Stout. It's 26-14 here at halftime on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. Their location is in Pittsfield on the corner of action. That's Jackson and Washington Street. Phones and accessories with personalized service. Stop by the corner of Washington and Jackson and Pittsfield or call 217-285-5400 for Carnes Communication. And we want to thank Mr. Bradbury and the gang. They're doing a great job, and Mike Lentz and his folks for sponsoring this contest. 26-14, Sockies with the lead over North Greene here at halftime from Whitehall, North Greene. We're back with more on the halftime show, on the Carnes Communication halftime show after this.
In the charming town of Pittsfield, Illinois, awaits a dining experience sure to impress. Nucci's Restaurant, specializing in Italian cuisine, succulent steaks, seafood, pasta, burgers, sandwiches, and scrumptious desserts, all made to order. Mouth-watering and high-quality dishes at affordable prices. Nucci's is the perfect setting for a dinner date or a family meal. It's more than dining, it's an experience. Check out Facebook for live entertainment. Once you experience Nucci's, it will become a favorite destination.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Geared Up is your local source for custom apparel and awards. Geared Up offers a wide variety of apparel options, including embroidery, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos. We do it all. Ask us how we can help you raise funds for your local school or organization. Find us online at www.wegearyouup.com or call 217-473-6290. That's 473-6290 for Geared Up custom apparel and awards.
Prairie Land FS is locally owned and operated. We proudly serve our neighbors like you with 24-hour service to ensure the comfort of you and your family. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
I want to welcome you back on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular pregame show, or I knew I was going to do it sometime, halftime show. It's 26-14 here at North Greene, and kind of quiet here. The fans are not restless tonight. In fact, they're non-existent. We're hoping and praying that maybe in a couple of weeks the IDPH will loosen things up and we'll get some fans back in the gymnasiums. Tomorrow night, John and I will travel for an early JV start at 5 o'clock at Griggsville Perry at the Nick tomorrow night. They'll host Greenview in JV and varsity action. Charlie and Tom Reinhardt will be at Liberty. 6 o'clock start for the 7th grade game, 7th and 8th grade action, all on Central Illinois Sports. And John and Charlie, can you explain a little bit about how they can find both those games tomorrow night?
Yeah, if you go to YouTube and go to Central Illinois Sports, click on the game you want. That's it. Simple as that.
I tell you what.
It's tough. We make it tough for you.
You make things simple enough, even Jack Hall can follow it. And we hope you'll tell your friends and neighbors about being able to follow all the action on Central Illinois Sports. Would you please hit that like button, subscribe to our YouTube page, and let's help build that up to a couple thousand by tomorrow night, and we'll keep on growing from there. Thursday, we'll have girls action. North Greene's girls will travel to Pittsfield to Voschel, and we'll have the first action of the Lady Sockies and the Lady Spartans. Then on Friday, John and I will be at Pittsfield at Voschel for Southeastern and these Pittsfield Socky boys. JV game at 6 o'clock and the varsity to follow. And Charlie's got a junior high game, and is that one at PCS against Brown County, I believe?
Yes.
And then Saturday at 10 o'clock, we'll be at Winchester for West Central's junior high kids and Pikeland's Braves. And then we'll head over to Minden Unity after that for Griggsville Perry, correct?
Yes, I just want to clarify once again on how to watch the games tomorrow, because I had somebody ask if we can go through that again. If you go to youtube.com, and then if you search Central Illinois Sports, then just click on the game you want. That's how you go.
That's all there is to it, huh?
That's it. That's all she wrote.
We're figuring out whether the mass break is at the 5-minute mark or the 4-minute mark. In the JV game, it was at the 4-minute mark. In the varsity game, it's at the 5-minute mark. And under 5. And wait a minute. Brett Berry said that Fuzzy Clanton was wrong. Oh, it was Brett Berry that was wrong. Halftime score 26-14. We'll take a break. Second half play-by-play comes your way after these.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, you can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's the new beginning. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investments. Member SIPC.
Well, we'll get ready for the second half. Bowlers Universe open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Saturday 4 to midnight, offering many menu items from burgers and fries to specialty pizzas, all very good. Those craft beer crusts are delicious, along with the craft beers. Open bowling February 6th, 13th, and 20th. Come out and enjoy the fun. Go out on Tuesday nights for the 7 o'clock Queen of Hearts drawing for the Saki Nation.
Those are Saturdays, by the way, for the open bowling. Those are all Saturdays, I believe.
Okay, and watch the games at Bowling University. If you don't have YouTube or something, go and watch the games there. Let's get ready to rumble here.
It'll be North Green basketball. They'll have Gage, Mitchell, along with Ballard, Wilson in the 5th man, hiding in the corner. That's Suttles.
So does the home team always get the ball to start the second half?
Nope, it's whoever has the arrow.
Oh, okay.
I would guess. I don't know. I might have just made that up.
Probably.
Right side with it is Mitchell. Hands in the corner to Wilson. Now to Gage. Out top, Suttles. Back to Gage on the wing. Right back to Suttles. Ball poked away. TJ Reel with the steal. Varsity layup is in and out. No good as it wouldn't fall through. And the rebound pulled in by Ballard. Wow, how did that ball not fall in?
Second time tonight, Reel's had one of those roll off.
Into the front court. Gage on the runner won't go. Gets his own rebound and puts it back up and is fouled. And tell you what, Taylor Gage actually caught that ball in the air after missing it. He never came down from the time he shot it to the time he got the rebound and put back. He's fouled and he'll shoot too.
TJ Reel will pick up his 3rd foul. First of the second half. And Gage will go to the free throw line looking for his first points of the night. First one is up off the back of the rim, no good.
Trash Queen, they're serving Pike, Adams, Scott, Morgan counties with a residential, commercial, and roll-off services. They offer 10-yard, 15-yard, 20-yard roll-off containers. 217-320-4320.
Gage gets his first point, first free throw of the night, makes it 26-15. Sakis.
Down to an 11-point lead. Sakis have now Ballinger as he checked in for Reel. Scranton, Klatt, Apps, and Tomhave. Apps out front to Ballinger. He'll leave it off to Klatt. Klatt will go top of the key to Apps. Ball tipped, stolen away. Into the front court with it is Mitchell on the run. He'll slow things down. Wants to dish it off. Still looking for a man. Finally finds Settles on the right side, and he travels.
Turnover number 11 against North Green, second of the second half. Sakis have turned it over 5 times. 1 time here in the second half. 6:57 left in the third quarter. 26-15, a little slow start.
Yeah, offense I'd say is going to be slow for about everybody for a couple of weeks.
It was slow for me for my lifetime, so I can relate to that.
Yeah. Apps with it. He's got man down low and Klatt. That is who he's trying to get it to. Shot fake, goes up and scores.
Klatt in double figures with 11.
28-15, largest lead of the contest right now for the Sakis, this 13-point bulge. Settles with the basketball way out front. Passes over on the wing left side. That's Ballard. He'll dish it off to Wilson. Wilson on a couple of dribbles. Saki's not guarding much outside the three-point line on the defensive side. Ballard now on the dribble drive, trying to go against Scranton, and he travels. They've got their traveling shoes on tonight, do the Spartans. And unfortunately in basketball, that's not a good thing. 6:15 to play in the third. Pittsfield a 13-point lead, and now the basketball.
North Greene is 0 for 5 from behind the arc. Saki's just 2 of 8. And that's why you're not going to guard much out there at this point.
Tom Have to Scranton. Over on the right side, that's Ballinger. To Scranton. Looks for Tom Have. Tom Have fakes a couple of times to App's top of the key. And you think about, everybody missed summer too. So like some of these guys, Ballinger really never saw varsity action last year. It's the first time you're on the varsity floor and you didn't really get a summer to try to get used to some things. Here's a missed shot by Tom Have. Rebound Mitchell into the front court. Gage on the pull-up three. It's off the mark. And on the rebound, Suttles comes down with it. Put back, won't fall. Ball knocked loose, out of bounds, off of Ballard. Pittsfield ball.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 offensive rebounds for North Greene on the night, and they still trail by 13. Clements is going to come into the game.
And sitting down will be Carter Klatt.
Klatt got a little left leg. He looks like it's kind of favoring a little bit.
You think?
It looked like it.
5:29 to play in the third. Saki's up 28-15. Scranton with the basketball on the dribble. Over on the right wing, Apps. In the corner to Tom Have, off of the Apps screen. He'll drive, kick to Scranton. Scranton, good look, three. It's off the mark. Rebound, Apps tipped it, but it comes right into the hands of Wilson. Off to Ballard into the front court. Ballard dribble drive. Shot up is an offensive foul.
That'll be a turnover, the 13th of the ball game, and Ballard's going to pick up the offensive foul, correct?
That is right.
First team foul the second half. I had a really interesting thought, and now I can't remember it. Can you imagine that? This past my bedtime. I'm usually just about done by this time of night.
Apps drive, pull up, floater, good. Peyton Apps with another two.
He's got 5.
Makes it 30-15, 4:55 to play in the third on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Here's a pull-up three by Suttles, no good, but he's fouled, and he'll shoot all 3 shots.
Tommy's going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second team foul, and there was not too much of a thought that was going to be made, but we've got a timeout on the court. 30-15, Saki's with the lead, 4:51 left in the third quarter. Back after this.
Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. No job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, we couldn't resist. Call Braden today at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
They say nothing in life is free. Well, we're here to tell you they're wrong. Because when you switch to US Cellular, you can get the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free with no hidden requirements. That's right, the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G has launched and you can get it for free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular. Terms and conditions apply. See store at uscellular.com for details.
Carts Communications, your local U.S. Cellular agent, on the corner of Jackson and Washington Street in Pittsfield. Call 285-5400 for Carts Communications.
Suttles will shoot 3 free throws. Not 1, not 2, but 3, Harry Waggy would tell you. He's 0 for 1 from the free throw line. Picks the first one up and fires it up there and gets the shooter's roll and makes it 30-16.
The Pike County Express, they're your local family-owned newspaper. They've been serving Pike County since 1991, and you can check them out each Wednesday, like tomorrow, on a newsstand near you.
1 for 2 as he missed the second free throw. He didn't waste any time. The third one not close. The rebound comes off the Apps. He has 5 boards, I do believe, on the night.
A handful. 4:45 to play in the third. 30-16, the advantage for Pittsfield. Clements with it on the right wing. Works it out front to Ballinger. Ballinger looks for an opening. Apps goes back to her. Ballinger passes it in. Apps kind of comes down 1-2 and gets called for traveling.
You know, if you look at this Saki squad, this is not a bunch of guys who are probably going to play a bunch of basketball past high school, but they enjoy the game. They love it a lot. They've got other sports they love too. Klatt's probably the one guy that basketball's kind of his main sport.
Saki's into his zone. Wilson shoots a 3 and he knocks it down.
Wilson now with 8 points, I do believe, on the night.
First 3 of the evening that I recall anyway.
Yep, first 3 for anybody from North Green.
Tom Abe with it, and he's fouled by Suttles.
Suttles will pick up the foul. That'll be his first, team foul number 3. He was all over Tom Have, and so Tom Have created the contact that would cause the problem for that young man. And Klatt back into the game.
Fish also in. Clemens and Ballinger take a chair.
Fish has a 3 on the night.
Inbounds pass to Apps. Down low, Klatt has it knocked away and out of bounds from behind.
Somebody might have had a hold of an arm. Possibly.
Maybe, maybe not.
Kind of like the young man that fell backwards after the missed 3.
Inbounds pass comes to Klatt. Looking down low. Apps, good position. Rises, shoots, missed it. And the rebound comes down to Mitchell. Mitchell into the front court for the Spartans. Trying to cut it to single digits is North Green. 3:53 to play in the third. 30-19 Pittsfield. Right now on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
Mitchell's got 6 boards on the night, 2 on the offensive side.
He's got the ball in the wing. Out to Wilson. It just hit a 3. He says, let's shoot it again. Missed it on the air ball that time, and Tom Have comes down with the board. Into the front court, Klatt sneaking back. Fakes, shoots, scores. 2 more.
Klatt with 13 now.
Makes it 32-19 with 3:25 to play in this third quarter. Mitchell with it. Wants Suttles to come play the point now. Hands the ball off to him. Works off the screen from Ballard. Over on the right wing, that's Gage with the basketball. Has already used the bounce. Needs some help. Close to 5. Dishes in the corner to Ballard. Top of the key now, Wilson. Spin move. Little floater up, no good. Gets his own board. Puts it back up and in. Makes it 32-21 with 3 minutes to play in the third.
He's got 10.
Tom Have brings it into the front court. Still on the bounce with the right hand. Now has picked it up. Out between the circles, it goes to Apps. Scranton now swings it around to Fish. Fish will hold it there. Puts it on the floor one time to Tom Have. 2:40 to play in the third. Free throw line, Klatt. Klatt looks for an opening. He'll put it on the deck. Has used the dribble. Has to give it off to Scranton left side. Dangerous pass. Apps spins away with it. Bounce pass down low. Klatt. Shot fake. Goes up with it. Missed it. Rebound tipped around, and it comes down to Ballard for North Green. Into the front court. Gage on the run out. Drives. Shoots. Missed it. Fouled by Tom Have.
Tom Have will pick up the foul. That'll be his third team foul of the second half. Free throws again. This time Ballard. Let's see. Gage on the free throws. He's 1 for 2 from there. Has a single point on the night. 32-21. Saki's with the 11-point lead. 2:21 left third quarter on the Trash Queen scoreboard. First one is up and no good.
It's very strange because the benches are about the only thing you're hearing noise from, with no fans, no cheerleaders. Again, something that probably should be changed.
Yep, TJ Real back into the game. We'll set Fish down. And, if you watch the college games right now, their benches are supplying a lot of energy. That's what the high school teams are going to have to do. Second one up is good by Gage, and he's got 2 points on the night.
Down to a 10-point game, 32-22 with 2:17 to play in the third. Tom Have brings it into the front court. Double team coming his way, just keeps the dribble, dishes it off in the middle. Ball tips, stolen away. Gage on the run out into the front court. Dribble drive in, shot up no good. Blocking foul going to be called. Scranton stood in and took the harm, but is called for the block.
Scranton got a beating that time and nothing rewarded for the offensive foul that could have been called. 4th team foul, 3rd on Scranton. Zowie, first time out for the Sakis on the night. 2:06 left third quarter. 32-22, Pittsfield with the lead. Free throws when we come back.
Since 1962, Logan Ag has provided customers with quality products, competitive prices, and...
But what about the new locations, Grampy?
What new location?
Well, boys, Logan Ag now has locations in Winchester, Illinois, and in LaBelle, Missouri.
So now there are 4?
I'll be 4 this year.
Logan Ag, serving customers in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Paris, and LaBelle, Missouri.
Our vision for agriculture is 2020.
Moose Lodge invites you to check them out on Friday with their meals. Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. Specials each week. The food is hot. The drinks are cold at the Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. Well, I thought Scranton might have had a shot at getting the offensive foul against North Green. Instead, he got knocked off his feet. Picks up his 3rd foul, team foul number 4. And free throws to be shot by North Green. And that'll be Taylor Gage to the free throw line, where he's 2 for 4, has 2 points on the night. And he can get North Greene into single digits in their deficit with one of these 2 free throws. Haven't had a fan yell at an official all night. First one up and good. So it's a 9-point game. Numbers turned around on the scoreboard, 32-23. Second one up is no good, and the rebound comes off to Carter Klatt.
Real back into the game. He's got, 3 fouls as well. He and Tomei both.
Correct.
Into the front court, Klatt with the basketball. Works the free throw line. Apps drives the middle. Shot up off the window. Hung in the air. Got it to go.
Apps with 7.
34-23 with 1:47 to play in this third quarter. Mitchell, dribble drive. Shot up blocked. Rebound down to Clemens. Clemens with the board. Off to Apps into the front court for the Sockies. He'll drive the lane and is called for an offensive foul.
I'm not even sure where that came from, but it'll be his second, team foul number 5. Turnover number 8. And it'll be North Greene basketball, 34-23.
Under 2 to play in this third quarter. Suttles with it on the right wing. Looks down low. That's to McMillan. To Mitchell. Ballard now gets a touch on the right wing. He'll skip it across to Suttles left side. He'll fire a 3. It's off the mark. Rebound down to Apps.
6 for him on the night.
Apps will bring it toward the front court. Into a triple team. Out of it to Rio. Can attack with numbers. Dribble drive. Leaves it down low to Clemens, who misses the bunny. Rebound missed. A rebound, they're going to say he's shooting, no foul on the floor, but what a pretty find by TJ Reel.
Yeah.
And 2 shots for Joel Clemens coming up
Clemens
here.
will look for his first points of the night, 34-23, 109 left third quarter. And I'll tell you, TJ Reel found Clemens wide open there. And Joel will not miss that one again this season, I'll bet you. First one up by the senior is good.
Pike County Concrete, when you need concrete for your next job, give Pike County Concrete a call, 217-285-5548. They've got locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville.
Clemens with his first point of the night, makes it 35-23. Second one is also good, and he gives his team a 13-point lead.
109 to play in the third. Tying their largest lead of the night is Pittsfield, a 13-point bulge.
They were actually up 15, 30-15 at one time.
Other than that time, they were
That's
up
right.
15.
Just that one time.
Here's a drive by Gage. Ball knocked loose. He gets it, puts up shot no good. Rebound over the back is Wilson.
Wilson over the back. First foul on him, 4th team foul. And North Greene's one-on-one penetration just really doesn't get them great shots even that way. A little team ball will help them a lot more, I think.
Inbounds pass stolen away by Gage. He'll put it up and in. Just stole it right out of the air and put up a layup. Makes it 36-25 as North Greene trying to pressure the Sockies. Scranton with it in the backcourt. He's still back there. Needs to advance it. Gets it to Clemens. Clemens with the fake, and Brad Tomei calls the timeout. No, they'll call 10 seconds first.
Turnover number 11 on the Sockies now. 2 in the last 2 trips.
36-25 Pittsfield, but North Greene trying to cut it to single digits once again with just over 30 seconds to play in this third quarter. Wilson with the basketball. He'll spin in the middle, travel. Fall to the floor because he was fouled, but he'll go to the free throw line.
And the foul will go on TJ Reel. He's been unfortunate tonight in being called for fouls. 2 free throws as young Mr. Michael Wilson has 10 points on the night. And he'll make the first, make it 11.
Ty Rylander Run and Walk. It's virtual this year. Registration through February 20th. The event itself will run March 20th through the 31st. Let's make it the biggest ever. Go to the Ty Rylander Run Facebook page to register.
Wilson makes them both. It makes it a 36-27 ball game.
Here comes back into the game for the first time since the first half, Braden Roberts. 28.4 seconds to play in the third. Apps to inbound. He'll get it in to Clemens. Over to Tomei in a bad spot into a corner. Now to Clemens. He'll bring it into the front court with Roberts on him. Has picked it up. Gets it to Klatt, who puts up a shot inside the free throw line and knocks it down.
Nice find. Nice bucket. 15 for Klatt now.
Into the front court, Mitchell. to Ballard with 10 seconds to play in the third. Over to Suttles. He'll try the dribble drive. Might have traveled. Puts up the runner, no good. Rebound Scranton with 5. He'll push toward the front court with 3. Scranton still got it. Fires a 3 and is fouled at the buzzer. He'll shoot 3 and he's hammered to the floor from about 35, and he'll shoot 3 shots.
I didn't think that call was going to be made for a minute. See who the foul is on. It's on Mitchell. Mitchell picks up his second, team foul number 5. So Scranton will shoot 3 free throws. His team leads 38-27. First one up by Scranton is good. He's got 6. You know, he's a young man that you don't want to foul very often because he'll sit there all day long and make them. Nate Scranton, the junior, 39-27. Second one up, also good by Scranton. He did all he could do there, Charlie, is he had to get the ball off and was fouled on the play. He's got 7 points.
Pittsfield will also get the ball at the quarter break.
5 for 5 from the free throw line, make him 6 for 6 from the free throw line with 8.
41-27. Pittsfield on top after 3 quarters. Back with fourth quarter play-by-play after this.
Gary Mendenhall. I'm running for mayor because I believe in the future of Pittsfield and our citizens. We have the potential to thrive economically and safely in a state where the outlook appears tough. Let's grow and prosper as a community through job creation, tourism, and recreation. We are neighbors and friends who care, love, support, and stand up together.
On April 6th, vote for Gary Mendenhall for mayor of Pittsfield.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
Well, North Greene, I've figured they've shot about 24 free throws, and they've made about 11 of them unofficially. They trail after 3 quarters, 41-27. Pittsfield will have the ball after Nate Scranton made 3 in a row. 6 for 36 from the field is North Greene. Sockies are 14 of 33.
So that could be a big swing of events there, those 3 free throws, and now the ball. Up 14 with 7:52 to play in the game. Here's Klatt with the ball at the free throw line. Over to Tom Abe, left wing, 3 on the way, too hard. Rebound, Klatt's got it in the middle, trying to do something with it, and he's fouled by Wilson.
Klatt gets the offensive rebound. That will be his 7th board of the night, go along with 15 points. That'll be North Greene's 6th foul of the ball game, and it will go against Wilson. It'll be his 3rd. Ball out of bounds for the Sockies with 7:44 left.
Abs to inbound. Lob comes into Klatt. Klatt muscles it up, no good. Jump ball called, and should be North Greene ball. Arrow didn't switch, but it should be North Greene ball.
Huh, I'll be darned.
7:42 to play in this contest. 41-27 advantage for the Sockies on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Here's a dribble drive by Mitchell. Gage, shot up no good. Fouled, and he'll shoot 2.
Gage going to the free throw line. Nobody stopped him. It's kind of an off-balance shot, but he'll shoot 2 more free throws. He has shot 5 free throws in the night and made 3 of the 5. He has 5 points on the evening. 7:33 left in the Trash Queen scoreboard. 41-27 Sockies. First one no good by Gage.
Well, action for you tomorrow night in high school boys action from Griggsville Perry as the Tornadoes play host to the Greenview Bulldogs, I believe.
Gage makes the 2nd. He's got 6.
And here's a full court pass down to Joel Clemens. Goes up, shot no good, fouled though by Wilson.
Wilson will pick up his 4th foul, team foul number 7, shooting foul. Clemens to the free throw line where he's 2 for 2 on the night and has 2 points. Good find. Who made that long pass?
I didn't see.
41-28. Sockies with a 13-point lead. They could tie their biggest lead of the ball game of 15 if Clemens can make both of these. He'll shoot 2. First one up by Joel is good.
Here comes Ballard back into the game for the Spartans. He replaces Wilson with those 4 fouls. Bobby Stout in for Pittsfield. Carter Klatt takes a chair, and the kid like Stout is really one that not having a summer and an off season has really hurt, you know, trying to make that jump from sophomore to junior year. It's tough without anything, and everybody's in the same boat, I know, but it is a kid like that, he's going to get an offensive board, go back out with it, give it to Scranton, who fires a three, and he knocks it down.
Scranton hits the big three. Sockies with their biggest lead of the night.
45-28, 7:17 to play in the contest. Mitchell with it into the front court. Dribble drive, shot up on the runner, won't fall. Rebound down to Clemens with a muscle up board. He'll give it to Tom Have. Off to Apps, who takes it across the half-court line. Leaves it over the top to Tom Have. Down to Clemens. Clemens with a reach around to Stout. Stout, shot fake, shot up, no good. Fouled by Mitchell. Stout to shoot a pair.
Nice job by Clemens on the find to Stout. He'll make those down the road. He'll shoot a pair now. Sockies with a 17-point lead with 6:58 left because of 5 free throws by Scranton and Clemens and some good aggressive play on the boards by Clemens. He's got 2 boards now. Stout's first free throw is up and off the mark just a little bit. He'll get another. Bobby Stout, the junior.
Don't worry, Bobby. Nobody was even here to see it.
See if he can make the adjustment, and he does. Bobby with his first varsity point.
Said, oh, that's what that one feels like. Okay, got it. Coach, I'll just make all of them from now on. That was easier anyway. Mitchell, left side Gage in the corner. It goes to Roberts. Roberts, Gage, now Mitchell. 6:45 to play in this contest. Pittsfield, their largest lead of the contest right now, an 18-point game. Here's the three by Suttles, no good. Tried the flop, it worked once, not a second time, and the rebound down to Apps.
He's got 8.
Apps to Tom Have into the front court for the Sockies. Tom Have on the dribble drive, gets to the rim, up and under, and ball just won't fall through. Rebound down to Suttles. He wants to push into the front court for the Spartans. Dribble drive in, shot up is no good. Blocking foul on Apps, and Suttles to shoot a pair.
Peyton Apps will pick up the foul. That'll be his 3rd, 7th team foul.
Have I told you I can't wait until they put the flop warning and then the second time a technical into the high school game.
Jacob Suttles with 1 point on the night, 1 for 4 from the free throw line, making 1 for 5 from there now.
I actually made that.
Did he really? He just throws her up there quick, didn't he?
He doesn't take any time.
46-29, my mistake. I was looking down. Suttles' second one is also good, so he's 2 for 2 after being 1 for 5.
And we'll have a timeout taken by North Greene. 6:22 to play in this contest, 46-30, the lead for Pittsfield on top of the North Greene Spartans. Back with you after this.
Did you know that Prairie Land FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Matt Martin tells us that the Martin Lanes and Root House have the ball games on tonight. Glad you're joining us from there. We know there's a lot of watch parties going on. Sockies lead at 46-30, 6:22 left in the contest. North Greene will, I'll tell you what, people who try to play man-to-man against them will have some problems.
Martin Lanes and Root House, I think they've got, what, bowling, miniature golf, and more. That's a lot of fun.
They're having a good time. Matt Martin's family holding the tradition strong.
There's a kick, first kick of the season.
It was not good.
Wide left, 6:12 to play.
Super Bowl Sunday.
Hey, who's winning?
The team with the most points. 2 pretty good quarterbacks.
Old Tom, young Tom, dead Tom. Into the front court with it is Apps. He'll try the dribble drive in, fakes, now squares his shoulders up and gets it to go. That's a nice move by that young man.
Yep, he's got 9 on the night, looking to be the 3rd man in double figures with Platt and Scranton.
48-30. Here's Gage, gets free for 3, no good. Rebound Tom Have with the board for the Sockies. Dribbling in some traffic around him. 2 men around him. He'll get it to Apps. Apps will turn and take it into the front court to Clemens. Clemens looked down low. Now he says, hey, we can pull it out here. An 18-point lead in the basketball with 5:40 to play. Now Tom Have has the ball knocked off of him and out of bounds. He goes sprawling toward the sideline, and that will be a turnover on Pittsfield.
Pittsfield's the 12th turnover of the night, but I'll tell you, Tom Have's got 5 boards on the evening, doing the things he needs to do.
Here is Clapp back into the game. Clemens sits down. Clemens has given the Sockies some very good minutes here.
The masks are making the guys wear down a little quicker, I think.
Here's a steal by Apps. Breakaway into the front court. Goes up, shot good, and 1.
Was he going to dunk that?
He was.
He's got 11. Nice body control to be able to make that one go through. Turnover against North Greene is their 14th, biggest lead of the game right now, 50-30. Apps looked like he was going to slam her home, but he got control and went ahead and made it anyway. And he's got 11 on the night. Let me know what happens here. Second or free throw up, good. Apps has 12 now.
51-30, largest lead of the contest for the Sockies right now. 5:27 to play on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 3-2-0-43-20 for Trash Queen. Settles to Mitchell, right wing. Looking down low to Wilson. Poked away by Scranton. Stolen away by Apps. To Tom Haven in the backcourt. Works it to Scranton. He'll bring it across on the bounce. Into a double team. Trying to get out of it. Trying to split it. Throws a pass that's kicked out of bounds by Ballard with 5:05 to play in this one.
Scranton usually cool as a cucumber when he's getting to a trap like that, but he had a couple big guys around him. Tried to get out of it.
Out of bounds on the sideline for Apps to throw it in. He'll get it to Tom Haven in the backcourt. Takes it across against the pressure of Suttles. Near the sideline, left side, Apps dribbles toward the top of the key. Double team comes his way, throws out of it to Tom Haven. Free throw line, Scranton turns and faces there. Looks for an opening. He'll try the drive in. Now has picked it up back out to Tom Haven on a wide pass. 4:45 left in this one. 51-30 is the advantage for Pittsfield here on opening night for both of these teams. The first of 57 plus events coming your way here on Central Illinois Sports this season. We'll be glad to bring all of them to you. And now Brad Tom Haven wants a timeout. We'll pause as well. 4:28 to play in this one. 51-30 is the advantage for Pittsfield on top of North Greene. Back after this.
Situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring. You may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461 or on the web at dearwesterngrain.com.
4:28 left in this contest, 51-30, Sockies with the lead. Now you want to be careful because North Greene's going to be aggressive and just try to come out of this game healthy. Trash Queen serving Pike, Adams, Scott, and Morgan County with residential and commercial roll-off service. 10-yard, 15-yard, 20-yard roll-off containers. Call the gang, 217-320-4320. That's Trash Queen, our scoreboard sponsor. Stay tuned for the Illini Community Hospital post-game show and the Derek Harris Financial Services Player of the Game.
Apps to inbound, does so to Klatt, hands it to Apps with a double team, fakes, rises, squares, shoots, scores. Rinse and repeat.
He's going to be tough to stop there. He's got 14.
53-30. The lead for the Sockies with 4:15 to play in this contest. Ballard with the basketball, drives in, shot was partially blocked. Rebound Mitchell puts it up, shot was partially blocked. Jump ball, Bobby Stout with the block. Held possession. Ball favors Pittsfield on the alternating possession arrow.
Bobby's a good athlete. He'll kind of get the feel for this varsity action before it's over with.
Here comes TJ Reel from the 6-foot, equally spaced out bench area.
He's going, can I play a couple minutes without somebody calling a foul on me?
4:08 to play. Here's a Scranton. He might go. Oh, I thought he was going for the dunk. He'll just shoot the layup.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nate. Had to. Come on. 55-30.
He's got 13.
He says, who needs to dunk when I can just score 13? Here's a shot put up the other way. Suttles hangs in the air and scores.
His first bucket of the game, he has 5 points.
55-32 with 3:49 to play. Here's Scranton with the basketball. Dribbles through a double team. Now he's still dribbling, and he's knocked into the backcourt by Mitchell. And Mitchell will be called for the foul, and Scranton will shoot 1-1.
His third, team 9th unofficially, I do believe. Foul Scranton. You know what usually happens.
He gets to shoot free throws?
He's 6 for 6 from the free throw line. That's a double bonus. My mistake. So he's 6 for 6 from there. He'll get 2. 55-32, 3:43 left. here at North Greene at Whitehall. Quick trip home. Got a couple games tomorrow night. Well, 3 actually. First one up by Scranton is good. 14 for him now.
Well, yeah. I mean, count the JV game for the 7th and 8th grade game. Yeah, just 4. Just 4 games.
Yeah, that 57 didn't count all those.
No, double it.
Scranton misses a free throw.
Apps gets the board. Now the ball poked away. I don't know that Apps, did he ever have possession?
No.
Into the front court. Tommy went sprawling across the floor. Here's a shot put up, no good. Rebound on the floor with it as Scranton. It's tied up. And it's a jump ball. It stays with North Greene. 3:30 to play in this fourth quarter.
Something wrong with Cade Tomhave's wrist.
He rolled over on it. He got a lot of sympathy from the bench. 3:30 to play in this contest. 56-32 Pittsfield.
Not a strong suit.
Free throw line, Wilson's shot no good. Rebound, Klatt, another board. He clears him out, gives it to Scranton. He says, let's survey the floor for a second, shall we? Now he'll bring it toward the front court, behind the back, between the legs with the dribble now. Scranton still on the bounce. Gets away from the defender for a moment. Left side, Reel. 3:05 to play in this contest. Saki's up by 24 points and spreading the floor. Tomave now drives, gets by his man, fouled, and he'll shoot 2.
Klatt, by the way, has 7 boards in the night. Tomhave has 4 points and 5 rebounds. And Cade will go to the free throw line.
Oh, my goodness.
56-32, what?
I didn't even notice, but we had a viewer point out to us that Bernie Sanders was sitting across the way.
I'll be darned.
Didn't even know he was here.
First one up by Tomhave, no good. He'll be back with another. He was sitting in my driveway the other day.
I still feel like it's that cold in here.
Old Burn. Second one by Tomhave, looking for his 5th point of the night. It's up and good.
Makes it 57-32. Jess Hayden's into the game for the Sakis. Also Marco Ballinger in. Sitting down, Apps. Klatt took a chair a moment ago. 2:57 to play in this one. 57-32 advantage for the Sakis. Mitchell with the basketball out top to Wilson. He'll put it on the floor. He and Mitchell both standing in about the same spot. Now on the right side to Ballard. He shoves off a Reel, pulls up for a shot, no good. A rebound, Reel tips it. Scranton comes down with the board. Scranton.
His 2nd board of the night.
All right. He'll bring it into the front court with the right-hand bounce. With 2:30 to play. North Greene will have wholesale changes in a moment. Reel with the basketball. Bounce pass to Tomhave. Layup up and good. And now Brad Tomhave wants to call a timeout to get some substitutes in. We'll pause as well. 2:24 left in this one. 59-32, the advantage for the Sakis. We're back after this.
Sharing a big family moment. Working hard from home. Relaxing with a friend. Welcome to life in the broadband age, where reliable internet has never been more important. Cascom keeps your family connected with consistent speeds up to 1 gig and Plume whole home adaptive Wi-Fi. Make sure your home's ready for life in the broadband age. Call our local service team or visit us online at cascom.com.
27-point lead after it was down to 9. Just seemed like moments ago, about 4 minutes ago. Saki's got the JV win tonight, and they're looking to get the varsity win. And got it in hand. They won 46-18 in the JV game. North Greene with the basketball. Some new people in.
Yes, they do. They've got Reese Scott with the ball. He'll pass it off on the right side to Nichols. Over to Scott. Now on the left wing, Will Merriman. And Merriman's going to be the shooter as he's fouled by Jackson Fish.
Fish thought he might have had all ball, but called for the foul. 19 foul. Merriman looking for his first points in the night. That's Will Merriman. 59-32, 2:14 left on the Tri-Queen scoreboard. Merriman makes the first, he'll get another. That's what you want to do, is walk in and make the free throws. Your coach will remember that down the road. Merriman gets another shot. It's up and no good. And an offensive rebound almost the way of Dalton Smith, but instead Bobby Stout knocks it out, and it'll remain North Greene basketball.
So Spartan ball underneath. Merriman to throw it in. He'll pass the ball in Nichols pull-up shot, no good. Stout with a rebound for the Sockies. Gets it to Fish. Now Ballinger to play the point. 2:03 to play in this one. 59-33 advantage for Pittsfield on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Sockies will be in action again on a Friday night against a good Southeastern squad.
They got a stud in the middle in Stevens.
Ooh, boy.
He's a tough one. Just a sophomore.
He'll lead the area in scoring this year.
He'll score probably close to 3,000 in his career before it's over with. This will hurt him this year, missing some games.
Yep. Free throw line, Ballinger off to Fish. Fish turns and faces, trying to get free. Gets it to Stout. Stout with nobody guarding him. Free throw line over to Anstead. Man leaning on him. Anstead says, let's drive. Gives it to Stout. Stout with the shot. He gets spun around, but he's on the spin cycle and still gets it to go.
He's got 3.
61-33, 1:20 to play in this one. Stay tuned for the Illini Community Hospital post-game show. We'll also name the Edward Jones, financial advisor Derek Harris, player of the game. Here's Braden Roberts into the game, just for substitutes.
Yep, he just wanted to get Braden in the game, I believe. Sent McMillan down.
Just, is everybody okay with that? Okay. 1:13 to play in this one.
Turnover on the officials.
Yep.
Hickox to Sarles, and they couldn't handle the pass.
Nichols to inbound. Does so to Smith. Smith will go up and muscle in his first 2 points of the night. 61-35 with 1:03 to play in the contest. Bobby Stout with it on the right wing. Works it out top to Hayden. Hayden will throw a bounce pass. It's going to be stolen away by Nichols. Nichols with the steal, and the layup at the other end, no good. Rebound down to Anstead. Outlet pass to Ballinger. Ballinger will push it into the front court for the Sockies. Bounce pass down to Fish. Fish will lean back, put it up, won't fall. Rebound, Anstead's got it. He'll give it off to Stout. Stout fakes, goes up, and gets it to go. Another 2 for Stout. 63-35, 30 seconds left in this one. Walking it across is Braden Roberts. On the right side is Nichols for a 3, no good. Rebound was Will Merriman, and he'll put it back up and in.
He might have been over the back.
63-37. Fish thought so, I think. 11 now, 10 seconds left. Ballinger will have the basketball. The Sockies will just dribble it out, but poking it away will be Jordan Nichols. And now North Greene will just hold it out. So they just said, hey, let's see who's going to hold it out. And my favorite part about the COVID changes, you don't have to go through the handshake line going, good game, good game, good game, good game, okay? Because if you really want to go find somebody and tell them they did a good job, you can do so, but not going to fake that stuff anymore. It's the Illini Community Hospital post-game show. Final of this one's a 63-37 win for the Pittsfield Sockies over the North Greene Spartans. We have final stats and analysis coming your way next.
You can plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better, Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the city of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The city of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season. Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of the time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. For all your investment needs, call Derek Harris at 217-222-7173 or stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Welcome back on the postgame show. It's presented by Illini Community Hospital. For over 70 years, Illini Community Hospital has been serving the area with high-quality medical care close to home. Learn more about their services at IlliniHospital.org. A 63-37 win for the Pittsfield Sockies over the North Greene Spartans here from Whitehall. A game that was actually cut to single digits in the second half by North Greene, but the Sockies went on a big run down the stretch. Really locked in defensively in the second half as well, and win their first game of the season, this 63-37 winner. Jack's got a look at some final stats here. They'll be brought to you by Moose Lodge 420. Check out the Friday meals. They're back at Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. They've got new specials each week. The food's hot, the drinks are cold. The Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield.
Interesting couple of stats. 15 turnovers for North Greene. Sockies turned it over 14 times. North Greene was 9 of 48, 18.8%, 1 of 12 from the arc, 8%. 16 of 31 from the free throw line, 51.6%. Sockies were 22 of 45, 49%. 3 of 11 from the arc, 27%. 15 of 19 from the free throw line, 78.9%. So North Greene actually made one more free throw, but they actually shot 12 more free throws on the night. North Greene was led in scoring, 12 points for Michael Wilson. He also had 4 boards on the night, 8 points from Dalton Mitchell. And Mitchell and Wilson had their 12 and 8 points all in the first half. Taylor Gage had 6 points in the night, 4 from Dalton Smith off the bench, 1 from Will Merriman off the bench on the night. Sockies were led by Carter Klatt with 15 points in the night and 8 boards. Peyton Apps had 14 points and 8 boards. And Nate Scranton had 14 points in the night, a perfect 7 for 7 from the free throw line. Kay Tomhave had 7 points in the night along with 5 rebounds. Bobby Stout with 5 points in a reserve role. TJ Reel with 2 points, a 3 from Jackson Fish early in the game. Joel Clements was, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. 3 for 4 from the free throw line, my mistake, and he had 3 points on the night also. And Joel added a couple of boards on the evening also. Sockies win it 63-37 and move to 1-0 in the season.
Win for the Sockies. We'll pause for a break here on the post-game show. It's presented by Illini Community Hospital. Back to wrap this one up after this.
National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Gary Mendenhall is ready to serve as your City of Pittsfield mayor.
I am confident that our beautiful city has our best days ahead of us. I am determined to make this community safe and prosperous with potential for future growth. We need to work on the problems that need addressed now and also develop a promising vision for our future.
Vote for Gary Mendenhall on April 6th for Pittsfield mayor.
We welcome you back on the Illini Community Hospital post-game show. Socky coach Brad Tomei following his team's win here on opening night, a 63-37 win. And coach, what a year it's been this week. And, a couple of weeks ago, no season. A little over a week ago, season all of a sudden. Talk about that roller coaster of emotions and the sprint it's been to get the season started now.
Yeah, it's been a blur, really. Like you said, we kind of got the news where we could when we initially went to Phase 4 that even the high-level sports could gather and have inter-squad practices. And at that point, I was tickled to death, just to be able to get our kids in the gym together and try to assemble something that looked like a basketball practice after so many months off. And then it seemed like the next minute, then they opened us up for play within our region, but with some stipulations of 12 days of practice, and kind of scratching my head on that one when that came out. And then I think when we saw that guidance of 12 practices, it wasn't a day or two later that, since we were the only ones that they moved to 12 and kept everybody at 7, I kind of had a feeling they might back off that a little bit, and they did. So then it was, okay, now we really got to get going. And, first and foremost, I want to thank Mr. Hines for his efforts in putting the schedules together, not only high school boys and girls basketball, but navigating that junior high, and with all the changes, it got crazy. And then, of course, we've got good support there at the school with Angie, and then across the street with Dr. Kilver and Mrs. Rubish. So they've been willing to listen to anything we've put across the table, and have an understanding that we need to get the kids back doing something that kind of looks like normal. So want to thank everybody that was involved. Mr. Petty with doing a lot of things behind the scene with some of the camera installation. So just a lot of people that went above and beyond, helping us get ready to offer what we do as far as, like you guys streaming. I told Coach Barry we're so fortunate that you guys are willing to do those things for our kids too, and stream it for our families that can't be here. So not getting too winded or anything like that, but just a lot of people involved in making this happen for our kids.
You have to feel good, especially for the kids. I mean, there's just been a lot of weirdness that's gone on in the last 11 months. And I think especially your senior kids, I don't know, they might have been resigned to the fact at that point that, hey, there is no season, and all of a sudden it's got to be a pretty big boost. And, those guys, your senior kids that have stuck it out through 4 years of the program, plus with their junior high play, got rewarded with a good night here on opening night.
Yeah, and I think you saw some of those seniors step up when we needed them to step up. Boy, Peyton had a nice game. Finishing in around the basket when we had some numbers when they were trying to extend pressure. I thought Joel Clements came in and gave us really good minutes in the second half when we had some foul trouble going on. And then I thought Cade's floor leadership offensively, keeping us in stuff. He didn't shoot it like he wanted to, but that's okay. None of them did, I don't think. And then you got Nate and Carter and TJ. I know TJ's a little frustrated, but you can tell those varsity minutes that those guys got early in their careers kind of paid off tonight when, have we had the chance to go against a scramble, run and jump defense, going from a clear out situation right to a 21 whenever we see a trap and recognize we need to get it to the middle, to the weak side, or to the sideline, to an overload. No.
What'd you do in those 7 days?
But, yeah, no kidding. But that experience really showed there on the court, and we were able to. They made a run at us and tipped their cap to them. They got us on our heels, and our experience kind of extended that.
I made a comment during the broadcast in the early second half. The difference a lot of times is a program versus kids that are kind of scrambling to learn the game. And your kids have played the same program for a long time. Charlie talked about Bobby Stout not really having varsity minutes before, missing the summer, missing this. It was a little harder for him, but your other kids recognize what they need to do. And guys like Nate who just do those little things, even though he's not big, he's not quick. He's Austin Ader with a shot, and then goes up and makes big free throws 7 in a row, and just so many cool things to see the kids doing. Peyton taking control, Carter doing the things he had to do. And, you can be frustrated, but Cade still played the game the way he needed to play it. And, I said before the game, wins are going to happen, losses are going to happen, but it's really not about that. They got to go out and sweat tonight and play the game.
Yeah, they got to be with their teammates and compete. And that's exactly what I said in the locker room. That's the cool thing about establishing a system. They've heard a lot of this terminology all the way through from 7th grade and even before through now. So even though we haven't repped it, they still know it. And I said, if they've never heard it or don't know it, then I need to do a better job of talking to my staff. But they do, because I've got a wonderful staff that prepares these kids to come up and play varsity basketball. So listen, there's still a little competitive nature about a lot of those guys in that locker room that when we're competing and they're keeping score, boy, we still want to win. So I'm proud of them.
Coach, I'm sure we'll see changes over the next couple of weeks. I think we'll see the shooting go up a little bit and the intensity go up. Heck, you might even see some fans at some point. Who knows? One of the things I hope for your sake, as I was thinking about you getting ready to get onto the big yellow bus with Coach Bacon and Coach Cawthon, is I sure hope they start letting you shower on the away games, because that doesn't sound like too pleasant an experience. But we'll let you hit the bus. We congratulate you on the victory, and we'll look forward to the season.
As always, thanks, guys.
That's Saki head coach Brad Tomei. Saki's with a 63-37 victory over the North Greene Spartans here at Whitehall. We'll name the Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris player of the game. That comes your way next.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of the time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. For all your investment needs, call Derek Harris at 217-222-7173 or stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
I want to thank all the folks from North Greene tonight for their hospitality and working really hard to make this contest happen. Coach Vineyard, Brett Berry, a lot of people working very hard. Final in this one, 63-37. Saki's with the win. Time for the player of the game. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is proud to sponsor the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. Player of the game tonight could have been a lot of different people, but I'm going to go with Peyton Apps. Carter Klatt maybe had a little bit better figures, but Peyton Apps kind of took control of some things and made some good things happen, and he played long tonight on defense and offense, rebounding too. Carter could have been named too. They'll both be there. But congratulations, Derek Harris. Thank you for sponsoring the player of the game.
Yeah, I thought Apps really played well. And, man, when he got into that lane and squared those shoulders up, Jack, you're not going to stop him. His body's gotten a little more filled out. He's gotten a little taller, and he's gotten a lot stronger. And he's a kid that looks like could be a force to be reckoned with throughout the season. We thank you for joining us on Central Illinois Sports tonight. It's going to be a fun ride these next 40 days, and we're glad to have you along with us. We thank all of our sponsors, including Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris, who brings us the player of the game. For Jack and John Hull, I'm Charlie Hull. It's another Central Illinois Sports presentation in the books.